What's happening, lids? How are we? Adam here. Hope you're all good. I've added some shows. I'm starting to work out again, trying to get my new hour together, and on top of appearing at loads of different comedy clubs over the next few months, I'm going to be running my new 30 to 45 minutes of stuff at some Adam Rowe and Friends shows. They're all on my website, adamrowe.co.uk. There's 7 shows at the minute listed in Liverpool. They are on the 6th of February, the 13th of February, the 12th and 13th of March. And the 13th of Feb and the 12th and 13th of March have 2 shows each night as well. I've got some unbelievable lineups booked for them. Got some of my best mates in comedy. Some people you wouldn't expect to come and do these shows. Very, very excited. But I'm also adding shows in Manchester on the 11th of April. They are on sale right now on my website. And after that, we're adding Belfast, we're adding Dublin, Newcastle, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Birmingham, and London are all to come. So if you go to adamrowe.co.uk, there will be some shows listed, and whatever are on there right now are on sale, and there is more to come, so keep checking. And if you want me to come anywhere closer to you, let me know. I'm very excited. I'm really excited to get back to work. And on top of all of that, of course, we've got the Murderers Row tour coming up. HaveAwordPod.com for tickets to that. There's also exclusive Murderers Row merch that you can get on the same website. That's HaveAwordPod.com. And as always, patreon.com/HaveAwordPod for an extra episode every week, early access to these public episodes, and access to the entire back catalogue of Patreon exclusive and Patreon specials, including the India special, the India Bike Ride Challenge special, which is released very soon. Patreon.com/HaveAwordPod. Enjoy this episode. We've just finished recording it, and it is one of my favourite for ages. See you soon. Love you all. Even the crying asses. Stop moaning.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
You were saying before you like bisexual women, Dan.
You were.
You were, though?
Is that, of all the things we were just chatting about before the start of this episode, you were like, let's just hone in on Dan likes a bisexual.
But you did say that, didn't you?
I mean, and then we talked about Murillo at Nottingham Forest. Unconnected, by the way, not saying he's bisexual. Apparently, good defender.
I was just wondering,
Does he kiss boys as well? Not sure.
from a psychosexual perspective, do you think the fact that when women are bisexual, do you think there's maybe a little bit of biphobia in you where you think that doesn't really exist? So you think they're actually lesbians and you're actually only fancying them because you see them as unattainable and you don't think you deserve nice things?
It is that. I don't try and block that out when I'm wanking, though.
You know what I think?
Because sometimes I can get in my own head with that sort of thought.
It's just more tits, innit?
Watch fat porn?
No, but no, I don't mean that. I mean, like, there's a girl and she likes men, but she also likes women. So there's just more tits that way. With a straight woman, there's no more tits. There's 2 tits. That's the maximum amount of tits.
Usually.
Yeah, usually.
Unless you get
there are exceptions that prove the rule.
The Holy Trinity tits.
Do you know what I mean? Like XG, like tit per woman, 2 straight. Bisexual, there's more.
The tits per woman is still the same though.
No, but
it's
like
a bad stat to have used.
But they can bring more tits in. You know what I mean? Chances created.
They overperform their XG.
Yeah.
You're an absolute boobsman, you, aren't you?
Yeah.
As if there's not more going on with a bisexual threesome. Just like, do you know what? I'm just into the 4 tit thing. Like, anyway, that's a strong start to have a word this morning. Enjoy your Cheerios. Yeah, I do like it, yeah.
I, many moons ago,
what?
was dating a woman who liked the occasional pussy. And
just on like Christmas and Easter. She liked a bank holiday pussy. Yeah. Once you have, honestly, you've got to have a Monday off.
And she'd, because of her sort of, her taste, because she mostly men, but the occasional,
What do you reckon? Was it like a 90% the D, 10% the P?
I'd maybe go 80-20.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the person then, because
it's a good door split.
Surely you like both equally, but then the person who's got the pussy's good. Is that pansexual?
Sorry, but
Pansexual, you fancy everyone.
Yeah,
You
but-
can fancy anyone.
Yeah. Surely it's the person then who's like attached to it. Surely it's like, oh, that's a good pussy.
What are you talking about, Carl?
Are you saying like 90-10? Surely it's 50-50, but then they're like, oh, that's a good person. as
no,
well.
no. You mean
No,
in
that's a
terms of
completely
like just how you? I know like sexuality is a spectrum, isn't it? But someone can be like a bisexual and be like, mate, I like men and women, and that's
Equally.
like almost equally.
That's what I'm saying, but you said 90-10.
No, but there are girls.
But there are people with that ratio. There's people who are like, hey, like my favourite food is fucking bolognese, but every now and then I like a chippy, rather than just 3 nights a week bolognese, 3 nights a week chippy, 1 night a week salad, you know?
My ex-girlfriend that was bisexual, I'd say it was like 60-40. She dated more men. She had more time in relationships with men, but she was a big fan of the lady lumps.
Anyway, because of her taste, her sexual sort of proclivities, she'd fucked a lot of lesbians, right? So
Nice.
I remember talking to her about it, being like, hey, I'm into it. I love lesbian porn. And she was like, do you know straight men are actually the laughing stock of the lesbian community? Because we all, like, not we, because she wasn't a full-on, you know. But she was like, lesbians think it's hilarious that you masturbate to lesbian porn because it's so not for you. Like, they're just like, we want men nowhere near this.
Yeah, isn't that part of the appeal though?
Yeah, for you. That's what I was saying. So
But like, yeah, that there's an enjoyment in that, and I think a lot of fantasies can be that. You don't have to put yourself into the thing.
In the past, I've not. In the past, I have watched lesbian stuff, but I'm not like, oh, this is not for me. In my head, I'm like, I could turn both of them.
That's the challenge. Yeah. This is just a challenge.
If I walked in there right now, they'd be like, we don't like men. Oh, hang on.
Just they'd kick off the Birkenstocks and be like, fucking hell, Adam. I never saw it. Like, look at that fucking dick.
Yeah.
Get in here, lad.
Unscripted. That I just keep rolling with it. This is gold, this, mate.
All lesbians, this is a fact now. All lesbians are just waiting for Adam Rowe to walk in. That's it.
Not all of them. Don't generalise.
The girls who are
Smart ones.
straight girls who enjoy gay porn. Smaller market,
What, just men?
just men.
Is that a thing, yeah?
It's a thing. I mean,
Because they love cock.
everything conceivable's a thing.
It's your.
No, it isn't.
It is.
I don't think it is. Surely a man bumming a man isn't going to turn a woman on.
No, it does. Not many, but it's a thing.
It's quite niche. More dicks in it, yeah.
Yeah. Like that. But that, genuinely, straight women who love man-on-man porn are absolute cock monsters. I'm telling you right now. They have to be.
They love the game.
They have to be. Because the only thing there's more of for them there is cocks.
Yeah. They're like rugby fans who like Union League and Sevens.
It's the same amount of arseholes. It's less pussies and it's less tits. So the only thing that is like up is the cock ratio.
Cock ratio, yeah. I love a good cock ratio. Oh, God. Don't put that in it.
That can be the only thing. Do you know what I mean?
We used to talk about girls who watch
That's how
gay
I see it
porn.
anyway. As we've said a million times before, when I'm watching anything, I'm in it. Like, I'm one of the people in it. I have to be like, where would I be? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's why Schindler's List is a difficult watch for you, isn't it? Yeah, I'm good at writing lists. Adam's List.
Is there a list? I've never seen a film. Is there a physical list in it?
Oh my God, that'd be a bad film. Adam's List. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that list. So many people died. Adam, have you sorted that list? Shit! Steve!
Is Schindler's List the list of Jewish people he saved?
Yeah, it's not his to-do list for the day.
No, but
Schindler had a big day off, got loads done. Went to Own Bargains.
But is it?
I haven't seen it.
I saved him, write it down. I'm guessing that's the...
It's one of those films where like everyone bangs on about how good it is, but I know how bleak the story is, so I don't want to watch it. And especially because it's true. Like, if I'm going to watch a true story, I want to know like at the end of it, he saved the day. And I know he saved some people, didn't he? But there was a lot that he didn't.
Yeah, could he have written a bigger list?
Yeah. I'm just not.
That's the main... Honestly, when you get to the end of Schindler's List, you're like, you should have bought A4 paper. Because A5... you ran out of names. Like, I'd love to save more. There's actually room, but I've run out... My biro's run out. Nightmare.
Ray Fiennes in that film said that he loved playing a Nazi because it made him feel powerful.
It would though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but he was going on like TV interviews saying that like
He's
he
Voldemort.
loved the power of being a Nazi.
I think he's more evil in Schindler's List. I think Voldemort seems charming compared to Ray Fiennes' Nazi.
No, but like Voldemort's basically based on Hitler anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like it's ethnic cleansing.
It's eugenics, yeah. We said this recently. He is Hitler, just with a mad head.
Hitler didn't have a normal head though, did he? He had quite a mad head.
Do you reckon,
Shaved sides, the fucking what? Little fucking Charlie Chaplin tash.
do you reckon he was trying to make himself like an image? Do you like someone you go like, that is
Yeah.
that person?
Oh, I think he was pretty consistent though. I think there's pictures of a younger Hitler where he looks when he's in Austria painting fucking postcards.
When
He looked the same.
How gutted would you be, by the way, if you're Charlie Chaplin? Because like he's pre-Hitler, isn't he? And he's like, no one's ever gonna have a muzzy like this. I'm gonna be the guy with that muzzy
This is
forever.
the chaplain, isn't it, guys? Yeah, forever. The chaplain. No,
Well,
it's
then
the
he did a film about Hitler, but just didn't change. Like he did, what was the film called? Like
Oh,
Fury or something.
it's one of his later films.
Yeah.
Was he
isn't it?
knocking around when Hitler was about? Yeah.
But Voldemort is Hitler.
Great dictator.
And like the Death Eaters are like Goebbels and the boys. They're the SS.
Yeah.
Who's
like-
McGonagall?
What?
Who's McGonagall?
Churchill.
Churchill, yeah.
No, Dumbledore's Churchill.
No, because he dies.
Oh, he's a maggot. He dies, isn't he?
He gets wiped out, doesn't he?
Dumbledore's like, Eisenhower.
But maybe Dumbledore is Churchill actually, but like obviously there's slight changes in the story, i.e. he dies. But like Churchill was like quite a bad guy, but like did a really great thing, wasn't he? He had a lot of problems. Dumbledore's the same. He's fucking grooming Harry to be murked.
Question.
Dumbledore's
Question.
gay, isn't he?
What?
Wasn't Dumbledore gay?
Yeah.
And he hates Indians.
Yeah.
Who's Dobby?
What?
Anne Frank. He's always hiding.
No, he isn't.
He is. He disappears like dead easy,
And he dies.
and he dies.
Wow, I wasn't involved in that. That is spectacular.
And Frank must not go back to Hogwarts. No.
Talk about himself.
You haven't seen Harry Potter recently enough, you. He says that about Harry Potter should not go back to Hogwarts.
You gave Anne Frank socks. Nice one and Frabs up here.
Oh, is he seen it recently? I do like bisexual girls. Is the point I'm trying to make? I just thrown a sock. Where the fuck did that come from, Harry?
I came into work today and realised I had a sock in my pocket.
I've got a sock in my
That's got to be like a
pocket.
1920s.
I've got a skip
Sock in my
in my
pocket. Are you
heart.
pleased to see me?
What were you going to say, Finn?
I've googled young Hitler, and I'd like to see that prequel.
Oh, young Hitler.
Sheldon.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet written all over that.
Is it like Young Sheldon?
I'd watch that.
It would be very similar to young Sheldon. It's just the evil route, isn't it? Because he's just an autistic kid who got out of hand with.
Oh,
He loved trains though.
he was.
We are.
He would have been a
under
great-
11 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, we're definitely on the threshold for people who hate watching us.
He was
At
good.
least it's Rob Mulholland who's on later. Like, if he brings any
totally.
fans to this.
Yeah, they're going to be into that chat.
Yeah, if this is Russell Howard's fans, I'll be like, oh god, rough start. So Hitler, eh? How far are we from flying cars?
Hang on, did I just skip 25 minutes? Did someone just men in black me?
How far do you think we are off? Do you know what I mean?
What are you talking about, Dan?
I feel like I've
Show us the link.
I've asked it.
Show us the link.
Oh no, I've screeched.
Oh, right, okay.
That was a there'll be no more screeching. They'll
Are you just
screech.
trying to get us away from the Nazi stuff?
Oh, if you want to lean in, let's do more Hitler.
I don't think we'll ever have flying cars.
Oh, that is recency bias.
What do you mean?
Well, because you haven't got them now. Surely it's conceivable that these drones are getting so good that they're going to be like, we'll just do a big drone.
I don't think the public, the Gen Pop, I don't think Gen Pop will ever be trusted with flying cars.
Fact.
I think they'll be automated.
He can't do a flying car.
Oh, we can't do a fucking Nissan Micra.
There's no way they'd be flying cars ever. Because
I think it was a pipe dream of the fucking 50s.
There's no
mate.
infrastructure. The
You're just
roads,
clinging onto your childhood.
the roads make
They're
people
making them
drive
now.
places.
Can we let's negative. What?
There's 3 companies battling to make the first commercial flying
There's one
car at the
Tesla.
minute. Aleph, Palvi.
A left, the
and
Turkish
H1.
gaff on Bond Street.
Leave on Bond Street.
We make
Hello,
first flying
mate.
car.
You want hot meze, mate, or flying car?
So they've had a license for 3 years.
Hummus bowl.
It can go 110 miles in a flight.
You're saying now then.
Well, it could go faster than that.
No, but the roads keep people from driving into things. Just natural infrastructure.
What?
You can't. No, the road. Like,
Yeah, but there's other things on roads, isn't there? There's
Absolutely,
trees.
yes, but in the
there's
sky-
trees next to roads.
in the sky, you can go wherever you want.
No, but they won't allow that, will they?
So how will they monitor that?
Of course, because you can literally set maps in the sky. I know this sounds like I'm being thick.
It does, yeah.
No, it doesn't, because technology's like.
I know,
you
this sounds like I'm being thick. It does, yeah. No, it doesn't.
No, you know the
No, it doesn't.
No, you know the G.
I've changed my mind.
I've changed my stupid mind. You know the GPS. You know GPS maps.
If I done that, by the way, it'd be the rest of the episode.
Go on, Dan.
So you know GPS maps?
Yeah.
They'll just lock off where you can and can't go in the sky. I think the road, like sky roads, will probably follow roads. You're not going to be able to go over every bit of private land, are you? They're just going to have sky lanes. This is happening, guys.
It's a porn
This
star.
is
that.
happening.
Sky lanes.
Can you
I honestly think 20 years.
Do you reckon you can afford a flying car though?
But weren't they saying this 20 years ago?
But I don't think they'd have the drone. I think drones are the thing that make me think it's happening now.
And about Amazon even trusted to drop our parcels off because people will steal them.
Do you think
can't
that's
steal a
think that's
flying car.
think that's drones that are the issue there?
No, but I'm saying people just follow the drones and go like, nothing can be in the sky except for what's super controlled. I don't think we can ever be trusted.
What I'm saying is these drones will be controlled. Like, you know how Teslas now can do automatic? In America, they've got driverless taxis. It's because they can map out the road. They'll just do that in the sky. That everything will be coordinated.
Well, that's not a flying car to me. Flying car is like, I'm going to go to the shop and I get in my flying car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can.
He's just saying you won't be in charge of driving it. You just get in and be like, Hey City. You'd be like, hey, John the car, take us to Asda, and it'd just woo.
And there'll be like flight paths for them. So it'll go up, and it's not like you're just cutting over everything.
Do you reckon there'll be what will air traffic control be for cars? That's going to be a fucking nightmare.
It's never going to happen. It'll be absolute chaos. Think about how many cars are on the street. Think about a traffic jam on the M62, and imagine that was above your head.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but do you not reckon it'll be just like rich people? Like that'll be their lane.
You've got helicopters.
Well, that's what happened with cars. Only rich people had them at first.
Yeah.
And then it becomes more affordable, and now there's fucking billions.
Maybe everyone else will get flying horse and carts first.
That'd be great. It's a sleigh.
What happens if you break down?
It just,
Like the Sky AA?
I think you just get lowered to the ground. Hopefully.
No, but surely...
I think it'll be safer.
If you have a flying car, surely it can cut off and just...
Have you got stocks in flying cars?
I think it'll be safer.
Be safer, yeah. All it is all of the dangers on the road with the addition of maybe you fall out of the sky.
Exactly.
No, there isn't children running across the sky.
Apart from when children learn to fly. Which is, I reckon is about 18 years away.
No,
So that'll be first.
Hover children's not happening. That's ridiculous, isn't it? It's icy, not in the sky. Off you go to fucking school.
No, it's foggy.
Say
though.
that again. It's not icy in the sky.
Well, because they slip on the ground sometimes walking to school when it's icy. Like this morning was very cold. But you can't slip on the sky, can you? Am I all right?
Are you all right?
I don't know.
Whatever he had yesterday, you banged your head.
I've had one of them weeks,
It
mate.
feels like.
Are my
Do you know what
shoes
it
too
feels
tight?
like? It feels like you were driving into work today. I'm like, fucking flying cars would be class, wouldn't they? Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to start with that on the pod. And then I started with your lesbian self-loathing. And then that went quickly into the Nazi.
I'm not a self-loathing. I'm not a Lothian lesbian.
What?
Scottish
From
lesbian.
West Lothian.
Yeah, but I
know, you're right.
pontificated
You're
that
right.
you only fancy lesbians because you want women who won't fuck you. You know what I mean?
And you want to talk about flying cars.
That's most women, though, isn't it?
Everyone's
Look
a
at the
lesbian.
stats.
Everyone's a lesbian.
And my wife is pretty lesbian.
Do you reckon that is most women? Do you reckon more than 50% of women would not fuck you?
In the world.
Yeah.
How many women are there? Like 4 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to keep the stats. We both said that we're confident. We're looking at the league table.
Assuming they are single and don't have any sort of...
And of age.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Well, that should go at the top, I think.
That's why I said women.
What are you
Are you
saying,
single?
women?
You're
That's why I said
14,
women.
but are you single?
Women.
Women!
Women.
No,
Like, you know, they can buy a scratch card. Women.
no, because 16-year-olds can do that. That's not a woman.
Yeah, they are.
A 16-year-old's not a woman.
18. Done.
What's the
Adult, innit?
what's the age of consent?
16,
but
but
adult.
you can't still. You can legally.
There you go. That's what I mean.
No, 18.
No, I mean, but if we're doing that,
And even
what I
that's
can't-
awful.
I know. Yeah. All right. Member of Parliament, 21.
Okay. Is that how old you have to be? So you can fight in Iraq at 16, but you can't fucking decide who's going to 21. Bollocks.
You can fucking
Um,
fight in Iraq.
Isn't it mad that you can
Rough
literally
day,
be
that.
like deployed to fight in Syria or Iraq or wherever we're going to fight next at 16?
Always
but you
Syria.
can't get a phone contract until you're 18.
Is that 16 now, yeah? Or is
You
it-
could go to war, get your legs blown off, and you come home and you can't even text your mum and dad to say you're back.
And you got no legs?
Yeah. Who's picking you up at the airport?
Someone's going to have to.
You need a flying car.
Do you think if I polled every single woman on the planet who was of age,
All Polish women.
Polled a lot.
do you think less than 50% would be like,
Of the 4 billion
No, they're not of age
over
at all.
21-year-old, just shut up about paedophilia for 1 second. Over 21-year-old women. Can we put a? The numbers are coming down here, aren't they?
right?
Over 21.
Let's say there's 1 billion women on the planet who are single, of age, and ready to fuck.
What's my top end?
What?
What's my top end here?
What do you mean?
But I don't. You can't be like, well, you know, Ethel in the care home. That's not a. You can't. There's no stats there. They're busy.
Okay, well, you make it like, what's the average age of death? 80. So, like,
Let's say 21 to
You,
75.
you want those old women to want you.
No. 21 to 75. Awful holiday company.
Like 21 to 50,
Oh, I'd go a bit higher than 50.
60.
There you go. I'll take it.
21 to 60.
There's some banging 58-year-olds out there. Look at Tess Daly, 103.
21 to 60. Like, what percentage of those women do you think would be like, yeah, fuck it? Like, it's not like, would you get into a relationship with this guy? Would you marry this guy? Would you have his kids? It's just, would you one time take it into pum pum from the Danny Nightingale?
Danny Nightingale.
He's your agent, but he has had a stroke recently.
Do you not think you get half? I think 50%.
In the world of all
For sex?
Hang on, are these everyone's single for a day? It's like the purge.
It doesn't matter the actual number because we're talking about a percentage.
Oh, that'd be a great
So
day.
of
wouldn't
the
it?
ones
sexual
available,
purge.
of the ones who are single, the percentage. I'm not after a number. I'm after a percentage.
Say 30%.
Listen,
30%.
Yeah.
a
For
lot.
him, what would you give
I'll
yourself?
say 30% for me.
Would you? That's what you put him in.
Oh, 45.
Oh, he's higher.
Yeah, he's got
Oh, come
he's
off
got,
it, Carl. Be honest
He's
now.
got a garden.
And that's what women
They
are
don't
looking.
know that. It's literally like fucking real life Tinder. It's just what you. Yeah.
Am I not allowed to put my garden in my bio?
No.
That's a lot of my.
It's just a big picture of you. You're just like a.
I've got a trampoline.
Yeah, I'd say 30%.
I think it's lower.
Well, I'm not like black, am I? I'm not, you know. I mean, what I mean is that takes out the guy else. I only like black dudes.
I'm so glad that's where you were going with that.
What else could there
It
come?
just felt heavily racist for a minute.
No, I mean like
But
because
it was
that's,
actually quite progressive.
that's instantly cutting out. Like I'm not into white guys. He's, you know.
Yeah, but a lot
like-
of those girls like me as well because I've got natural flavour. What?
Yeah, but like even those girls like might just want an away day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at me. I'm fucking Scarborough away, mate.
I don't like sushi, but once a year I try a little fucking thingy roll. You know what I mean?
I'd say 15%.
Wow, that's low.
I think that's so low. You know, I think you gotta like back yourself more. I think
But
like
a lot of
80%.
my game is like I'm fun. Like a.
Do you reckon there's many 21-year-olds out there that look at Dan and go, yeah.
Yeah, because most of them are, like want to fuck the dad, really, don't they? So he's like fucking.
I got called a dilf, a dead meat.
Did you?
Enjoyed that.
Was it 21-year-old?
She was 42. She thought I was her dad's age. She was like, he looks great for a 71-year-old. Yeah,
So
because
you
I'm 43.
think of all the eligible?
I'm joking. 70-ish%. I'd back myself to get half. If I can chat to them and that.
No, you said it's real life Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can chat on that.
Maybe we can mention his garden then.
All right, yeah, fair enough. You can mention it.
I'll
Just can't take any
not
photos of it.
open with the flying cars bit. I know that now.
Yeah.
But I mentioned my garden. Like, come on. You know what? Women love on a one night stand.
I'm going Brexit, 52%. The Brexit ratio.
Just on side.
Just get it over the line.
All lesbians. I mean, we know that now, don't they? They'd be like, yeah,
Oh yeah, you got the lesbian vote as well,
Yeah.
which Brexit didn't.
this is a landslide.
You said that you would love a sexual purge.
Wouldn't that be great if we could just all agree on one day where it was just all commitments off?
I think most people would say no because they don't like the idea of their partner fucking other people. I think you just like have a horny little penis.
It's true. I understand that most people would say no, but what if it was just a thing? Like, you know, Easter Sunday.
Dan's anthems.
Yeah, dance anthems. Yeah, just come to dance anthems. It's a big folk fest.
Why like the second holiest day of the year, if not the?
Holy.
Isn't it mad that Easter isn't like the one
Yeah, because it was
for Christians? Because like everyone's born. Everyone's born. It's not like a big deal that he was born.
not everyone
But it
was
is a big
crucified.
deal that he got up and went for a walk after he was fucking bang, bang.
It was firing squad.
Pontius Pilate. Let's go kill some fucking messiahs.
You know what I mean? That should be the one, shouldn't it?
That's you get murdered.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, not
it
everyone
changes.
gets murdered
And not even in a good way. Like, I reckon Jesus would have loved his head blown off.
with a
You know what I
shotty.
mean? Yeah. But he would, though, wouldn't he? That's better. Then I'm going to hang you on that cross until you fucking bleed out your arsehole to
No,
death.
please blow me head off with a shotty. What does he mean? You'll find out. I'll be in the future.
He fucking-
Jesus was up there going, fuck, I wish shotguns had been invented. This is a nightmare.
But technically, if you believe in Christianity, God, which Jesus claims to be, is all-knowing, all-powerful, and sees the past, present, and future all as one thing. So in that moment, while he was dying, he knew shotguns were coming, so he could have thought that.
Yeah.
That is in the Bible too, I think.
He was just up there going, I wish someone had a flying car to save me. You know? And then he was like, I know Dan Nightingale will bring that up one day on the podcast. How bad would it be to be one of the other cunts that got crucified that day?
The two criminals beside them.
Oh, I tell you what, if you know your Bible and you can whip out that name from your head, I'd be impressed.
Oh, the guy
Yeah,
that carried the cross is called
he-
Simon.
Sisyphus or something.
Simon
Yeah,
of
he pardoned both of them, didn't he?
Nitroglycerin
Or one of them at least. Like he was like, "Hey, don't worry, you're getting into heaven, you lad.
Just one.
You're
of them.
coming with me." I don't know, but it's definitely at least one. Like one of them, he was like, "Hey, look, right, say you're sorry in that, yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry? Are you sorry, John?" And he's like, "I'm fucking sorry, lad." He's like, "Right, you're coming to gaff you."
Did he check what he'd done? When he's like, it's a bad. What have you been up to?
Doesn't
And he's
matter
like,
with Christianity.
Credit
does it?
card fraud.
Repent and you will be forgiven. Doesn't matter what you've done.
Should though. There should be a limit on that.
You could do anything
Here we go.
apart from take the Holy Spirit's name in vain.
Right. So you can fuck 3 goats to death.
Yeah,
But as
and
long
then
as
if
you
you go,
didn't go,
"Soz,
Jesus."
sorry."
What happens if you like your neighbour's ox too much?
Well, how much if you bummed it?
No, you're just like, I love that ox.
It's a sexual purge. Anything's on.
We should never have
Am I having
agreed
a
on this.
stroke? What are you saying?
One of the
You can't covet
commandments.
thy neighbour's ox.
That's one of
Yeah.
the.
Some of the commandments.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go against all of them and still get in as long as you're sorry.
Why not the Holy Spirit one?
The only thing you can't do and still get into heaven is take the Holy Spirit's name in vain.
Oh, really? Yeah. So
Right.
we're all fucked.
Does that include Jesus? Or is it just the Holy Spirit? Or are they all one?
Yeah, come on, Father Adam.
All you can't do, I read an article about this, is take the Holy Spirit's name in vain.
Watched a TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah.
Watched a TikTok.
Is that true?
Stop saying read an article.
Is that true?
Yeah?
I mean, did you watch a TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's that like? Oh my God.
No, because that's not the Holy Spirit. But if you're like the Holy Spirit, it's a silly little cunt. I'm like, right, you're not coming in ever. You're not coming in ever. Soz about you.
Who's ever said that?
If you say that, that is worse than like bombing 1 million children to death.
I knew that was
in the
coming.
eyes of Jesus and God.
Oh, what?
They're like, "Hey, no, you fucking knew the rules. All right? You fucking knew the rules, okay? He's bummed some children to death. Yeah, fair enough. He was on acid, okay? He said sorry. He's now in here on a theme park, an adults-only theme park. You took the Holy Spirit's name in vain, you're off to chill with the devil and get burned alive.
And to be fair to Adam, no one does use the kiss my Holy Spirit. No one says it. It's not part of the parlance, is it?
Oh, so it's a very rare one, isn't it?
And people are, bumming a million children to death all the time. Everywhere. Isn't it? Is everyone all right?
You brought this energy, by the way. The bleed on the brain energy that we've all got.
It's fun though, isn't it?
Finn, save us.
Well, I've just got the names of who was crucified.
Oh, go on.
Jesus, that's the last thing I had.
What are the names?
Gestas. Gestas.
One of your dad's mates, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to chippy my eyes, I think.
He's the impotent thief.
The impotent thief.
Oh, no.
Important.
What is that? What's that word? Impenitent.
Impenitence, as in like, I'm not saying sorry, me, lad, are you mad? I love stealing that bread.
I've not heard that word before.
But he could get hard.
Yeah.
The impotent
You know the word penance?
He keeps stealing lube. Why?
Oh, I thought you mean.
Why would an impotent thief want lube? What use would an impotent thief have?
That's why I said why, because it didn't make sense.
All right, okay.
Do you reckon that question has ever been asked?
No.
Why would an impotent thief want lube?
Been a couple of moments today where we've actually tried to reason out our bullshit, and it doesn't make sense.
And Dismas, the good thief.
Oh, the good thief.
Good thief.
He was
I think this
shagging,
is the
mate.
one you were talking about. These.
Yeah, so like
these
you
helped.
didn't say soz, you're not coming in.
Was he like a Robin Hood style character? Like taking off the fucking Romans and giving it to the fucking kids with no shoes?
Yeah.
Who were lucky to still be alive.
He did Operation Christmas Child.
What was he taking? Shoes?
I don't know.
'Cause, like, mate, I'm a Rome with no shoes. I don't want
Wasn't
it.
in the article, so I don't know.
TikTok. Yeah, we need a break, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. That was a wide range of bullshit.
What's happening, lads? Time to tell you about our absolute OG, my absolute favourite sponsor. It's manscaped.com. And as always, promo code is WORD20, WORD20. And with that, you will get 20% off and free shipping. Whoa. All the way, wide and whoa. They've always done below the belt grooming. They've always done the lawnmower. They started with the lawnmower 1, then all the way up to the lawnmower 5.0 now.
But what about your beautiful face, Adam? They don't just do pubes. They do faces.
Got the fucking beard hedging now,
They
mate.
don't use machine guns for
It's
faces.
the best stuff. And also, Valentine's Day is coming up. Now, there's a lot of fellas out there in sexless marriages, but sometimes on Valentine's Day, if you play your cards right, get the right presents, take her for the right meal, buy the right flowers, do the right thing, you might get noshed off, and you can send the odds of that through the roof by having a nice little garden for your lady to play in.
Don't have a bush on your face. Don't have a bush around your, mons pubis this Valentine's Day. Get it all nice and sculpted for a little kiss.
Not all women, but most women don't want to get pubes stuck in the teeth when they're sucking a man off.
Nice.
So help her out.
Such a romantic, aren't you?
Promo code WORD20, 20% off blowjobs, essentially.
When where's the free shipping? It goes,
Wow. I miss her.
Wow. If you enjoy this podcast, sign up at patreon.com/haveawordpod and become one of the real lids. Nearly 30,000 legends cannot be wrong. You get an exclusive episode every Wednesday. You get the early release of the video on a Saturday morning. The pubes get it on a Monday. And then all the specials. And my God, we've done a few, haven't we, Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. And that's how we got to nearly 30,000. That just sort of tenacious
There's
sales pitch.
loads. We've been to Nashville. We've been to Amsterdam twice. We've done lock-ins in here with all of our favourite friends where we got drunk and all that. And it gets real fucking wild after a few sambutas, like. And you'll get all of that content and loads more for just £3 a month at patreon.com/haveawordpod away.
Nailed it.
We've also been to India. We've also got... That's where you get tickets, merch discount. You get to see extra content that me and Harry make up Mad Daft Film Club. Basically, if you want to be a part of this podcast, sign up and you'll get everything.
Time to do some confessions. Dan's Anthems, 20th of April. Come and have a rave with the lids. Tickets on the Insta. Ah, it's a sneaky one.
Confessions.
Please no you.
Adam,
Wait there.
Father Adam.
If you're new to the podcast, because we haven't done this for a while,
No.
the confessions feature, you can write in to us, and obviously patrons get priority, so send them in over there. But if you are a pube, it's haveawordpod@gmail.com. You can write in your confessions, things maybe you've only told one or two people, things you've never told anyone, just little things you've done in your life that you feel guilty about. And we will act as priest, but we won't fuck any kids, eh? And we will tell you your penance, or we can forgive you. You can either be absolved, or we can give you a little penance to pay to get rid of the guilt for whatever you've done. You know?
Jermaine penance.
It's a morally superior church system. We're just having a laugh. We're not trying to convince you of anything, you know? Just having a laugh.
You can.
You drunk?
You can have there's a gas leak. There's, no judgments. Apart from the judgment, you can have the gavel. You can sit. You can preside over this one.
Have my gavel.
Ooh. This is from Anonymous.
Oh, shit.
Sounds good.
I mean, they almost always are.
Yeah.
Confession for you, lids. I had a job running the sound at a crematorium. And we had a funeral for
That's where they burn dead bodies, by the way, instead of burying them. Sorry, go on.
And we had a funeral for this lovely old lady. When
How do you know she was lovely?
Yeah, she might be horrible.
When the curtain was closing at the end of the service, the family wanted Crazy by Patsy Cline to be their mum stroke nan's send-off.
Niles Barkley then.
Does that make me crazy? She might have had dementia.
But I had accidentally had one of my songs from the gym queued up on my Spotify. So when I played the next song, it was X Gon Give It To You by DMX. The family were absolutely livid, and I ran out before the service had finished, and I hid. Do I deserve penance?
How far in? Before you're like, hang on. This isn't crazy.
It's Ratchet! It's mine!
It'd be
Does he bark like a dog in the first 4 seconds of that?
That'd be sick.
Crazy. That's the Patsy Cline one, isn't it? That's the only bit I know.
is.
What would you have for
Right.
yours?
Oh, for my what?
It's your walk-off
I'm
song,
already
innit?
dead.
Walk off. So, oh yeah.
It's your walk-off song.
I think you should just have your. I think you should just have your iTunes on shuffle.
That would be class.
No, I think before you die, you should do a 10-minute recording of you just screaming. So when they play it, they think they can hear you screaming while you're getting burned.
Why?
They're not! I'm like, what? I'm having a kip! That would cause a ruckus.
This is a weird question, Dan. Please don't be offended, or anyone in the room. Have you made funeral plans?
Yeah, I got a free pen.
Parker pen.
Did you meet Michael Parkinson?
That's how it happens.
Has he made funeral plans?
You know, like
He
when
has
you
got the
get-
Sun Life Guaranteed over 50 plan.
I can't wait.
When you get married, sometimes people like write out what they want from their funeral.
He got married when he was in his late 30s.
Yeah, but this is some of this is joking, but some of it is also serious.
Well, you're right. I would like to. I've set this all out.
Yeah.
I've sat Laura down and said, "These are my wishes." I want a Sikh temple.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I want the audio book.
Isn't that one of the things on the menu at a Leaf? A Sikh temple.
Yeah,
I thought it was an Avicii song.
the audio book of Prisoner of Azkaban playing.
Stephen Fry.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Who else?
As you fucking Stephen Fry.
Nice. Smoke face griller is going to do the food, and me. That's nice. No, I haven't.
Are you getting cremmed? Are you getting blazed?
Oh, burn me
Yes.
up, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want. I still have like this thing in my head. This is why I'm not like an organ donor. I'm worried that I'll get to the afterlife. Like if I like donate me kidneys and I'll get to the afterlife and God will be like, right, well you've got no fucking kidneys. You've got a eternity with no kidneys. I don't want to get to the afterlife and just be a big pile of ash.
Do you think you piss in heaven then? That's what your kidneys are for, aren't they? They make
You can't get kidney stones in heaven.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but I do think you piss in heaven because I think heaven is like if it exists in the way we've been led to believe, it's nothing but joy, and there is nothing better than pissing when you need to.
A good piss is good, isn't it?
What if there's a line for the bogs in heaven?
There wouldn't be.
Oh, there's no line.
I think heaven constantly feels like you're pissing with a full bladder after sex, like at all times. Your balls just always, and your cock are always just like, oh.
And hell is you're dying for a piss, but there's a queue constantly.
No, hell is when like you really need a piss after sex, but you can't get it out. It feels like that all the time.
Yeah, having to change lanes like Rick Ross.
Then that's hell.
There's no penance for you, my brother, my crematorium pal. There's no penance here.
It's an honest mistake.
It's not just an honest mistake. Like, even if you'd done this on purpose, I think, Carl's theory of like there's more joy in the world. In that moment, people might have been pissed off, but you have given that family a story for life.
Yes. Which
They'll
will
be
laugh
dining
at.
out on this for the rest of the time.
Yeah. That's a
Do you think
story
that-
to laugh at forever.
I think it's a
when we were
pretty
baby-
sound family to be like, I know we
No,
missed
it would
but
take maybe a
Would-
year
what-
or two, but you go, that was mad, wasn't it?
I honestly think if
Yeah,
this had
but
happened
we
at my
would.
mum's funeral,
You blame me.
I'd immediately have gone, Carl, get off the Bluetooth. But honestly, I think I'd still be laughing now, like in the same fit of laughter. It'd be so funny.
But I think a lot of families are pretty uptight about funerals traditionally.
Sad funerals scare me.
You'd ruin hip hop nights for every member of the congregation that day.
You wouldn't?
Every
You'd
time,
make them?
every
Minan's
time
song,
DMX,
innit? Yeah, it's
every time
Minan's
DMX
song.
came on, like, oh, I
No,
missed
you'd
it.
be like, fucking, this is our fucking
Burr,
Hilda's song.
burr.
mate.
And you can't dance that crying.
No, sad funerals scare me.
Also, by the way, if you are the type of person or the type of family who would do this and have the song be anything along the lines of like burn, baby, burn, and you think that's funny, you should kill yourself.
You should throw yourself in the fire as well.
Yeah. You get it. Burn, baby, burn. And it's fire.
Is that the priest?
Burn that mother down.
Happen a lot. Prodigy
Yeah.
fire starter.
No, it
Probably,
does though. It does. People think that's funny. And nothing bothers me more in this world than unfunniness.
Do you-
But when people are trying to be funny,
yeah.
people
you-
trying to be funny, be like, no one's ever done this before. Burn, baby, burn, it's on fire.
Adam's at the back fuming. That should have been DMX. Would have been well,
Well funny, though, innit?
well funnier. You don't like sad funerals?
No.
But I also don't like the ones like, you know what? This is not a funeral. It's a celebration of a life. Everyone wear colour. I feel that's a bit forced as well.
There's a
You're
middle
allowed to be
ground.
sad if you miss your fucking nana.
No, but it's like, now they're with Jesus and he's dead and all that scary
I
stuff.
won't have any of that Sikh temple, mate.
But like, it's just, it's weird. I mean, my nan was religious, so her funeral was really like traditional, and you know, she was maybe a bad person at some time. And he's talking all this gear about.
What?
Yeah.
Is that what they said
it's
about
all
your
Jesus,
nan?
innit? And now God's wrath.
She was in the SS, though.
She was in the SS. She was a bad girl.
Sometimes.
No, but they're like, and God's wrath upon you and all that shit. And I'm like, it's just me nan, innit? Why are you saying like
Which
God?
vicar was this that was doing revelation in the fucking funeral?
No, but it's all like fucking like scripture and like religious, and it's all scary. God will smite you all that gear.
When my granddad got funeraled, his sister went up to make a speech and fell onto the altar, like tripped up. And honestly, I think that is in the top 3 moments of my life. I'd put that up there with the Champions League win,
Which one?
the adult one.
Did everyone cheer? Like, when you drop someone in the school dinner
everyone was
hall?
like, oh God. And me and like my ex-girlfriend, and they're just like, both of us losing our minds.
Better, it makes it relief, like breaks the tension.
Yeah, but like she was also like in her 70s. So like everyone else was like, is she all right? And I was just like,
double
like if
funeral.
we'd all gone,
Trigger.
Right, get DMX on.
The celebrant at my nan's funeral read a poem that she hadn't run by us that she wrote herself. That was like a kid's poem.
the what? The celibate?
Celebrant.
Celebrant. So it's a
You're
non-religious one.
celibate as well.
The humanist minister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, better. Do that for me, please.
Yeah, but there's always they're not really allowed to mention religion, but then they can't help but sort of like lean into the sort of, like the wording of faith. Like,
Yeah.
and they're in a better place. No, they're not. And they've gone.
as a
They'll be
celebrant, you
looking
can't
down.
go, they're in the mud now, aren't they? You've got to like soften
Oh,
it.
I'd love a hardline humanist. Like, he had a good run, but you get to 47, and what do you expect?
Now he's dust.
If I go first, I want you all, but especially you two, to speak. But I want it to be a roast, but like unannounced. I want you to just get up there and do like roast jokes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting sloshed.
Without telling my family and friends that's what you're doing. You just get up and you just start doing like.
Can I pay Sloss to write some for me from the pod account?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Nice, yeah.
God.
You think I'm going to worry about what's coming out of the pod account after I'm dead? Dan, what's this?
He's looking down. That'd be a weird check. You've never checked the whole thing ever alive. All of a sudden, fucking hell. Yeah. So bang the gavel. He's
fine.
He's made a joyous thing, Baxton.
Lads, it's anonymous.
Oh dear.
I have a confession for Father O'Leary. A couple of months back, I was speaking to this girl for a few weeks. After one day and after a few drinks, we went back to hers and did the deed. And she invited me to stay over. I woke up in the night, braced in for a piss. Braced in for a piss?
I think he meant bursting you.
Burst in for a
Oh, he's
piss.
Chinese.
So I stumbled in the dark to a toilet, tried to feel where the bowl was and piss in the dark. I couldn't hear splashing and was terrified. When I went to flush, I realised that I hadn't pissed into the toilet but managed to shoot 2 pints of piss into the washing basket next to the toilet, filled with hers, her mum's and her sister's clothes. I went back to bed, got off first thing in the morning and blocked her in everything. Do I deserve penance, Liz, or is it her fault for putting the... Liz? Do I deserve penance, Liz? Or is it her fault for putting the washing basket in such an insane place?
It's your fault for lying.
It's not Laurel and Hardy.
You're lying. I ain't doing this, but you're a liar. You're writing into your favourite podcast and you're a liar.
Oh,
it's
piss.
bullshit. Oh, yeah, I'm just in this one night stand. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for a piss in the dark. No. Not turn any of the lights on here. Oh, we're in the bathroom, are we? Oh, is that a bowl, is it? Does that feel like a bowl, does it? Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
He does that for the toilet, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just feeling for the bowl. Oh, that's about the right height. Washing baskets are fucking up here. Toilets are down there. Washing baskets are made of wicker.
Whoa, calm down.
You've got big washing
Full of
baskets.
shit.
I was bursting for the piss, and I accidentally pissed inside the dad's arsehole for 25 minutes.
They do leave that in the
I was
bathroom as
desperate
well.
for a wee. I just went. I pissed on all of it. Siblings. I was like, is that a bowl? Oh no, it's your sister's mouth. That'll do. Here you go. Fucking load of shit.
I went downstairs, got all the photo albums
Busy
out, and I
bathroom.
burnt them all. I thought I was having a piss.
Busy
Sound like me,
bathroom.
Siggy. Ended up burning an oil painting of an Anne.
Come on, Liz. The bullshit alert's gone off. That's how bad that was.
What is going on with that alarm?
I don't get this pissing randomly when you're drunk thing. I've never, ever even been close to that, like pissing in a drawer or something. Like you hear a lot
surely
about that.
everyone's had a little... I've
Never.
pissed in a plant pot and...
I told you that I found my dad pissing on. My dad used to piss everywhere when I was a kid. Like, he pissed in my wardrobe. He pissed in the back of me telly. And I found him pissing into the garden once, but he was stood on the extension.
Such a flex.
That is a baller move.
So-
I fucking built it.
No. So in the house I grew up in Dovecote, all of the houses had extensions built into them. I don't know whether you'd call it, because it was probably
It's
built.
like the kitchen.
It was the downstairs bathroom.
Right, okay.
So there was only one bathroom. I don't know why I'm saying it was the bathroom. So upstairs was 3 bedrooms, and my bedroom window, if you got out of my bedroom window, you would then be stood on top of the bathroom. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one night I woke up and my window's just open and like me fucking curtain or blinds are just like blowing. And I was like, what the fuck? And my dad had come in bladdered and he was just stood on the end of the extension just being like, and he looked behind him like that. And I was like, Dad, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm having a piss. I couldn't be arsed going downstairs.
So he stood on the bathroom.
Yeah. He's pissing into the back garden.
Yeah,
And he was like, he was aware of what he was doing. As he climbed out he wasn't like sleep pissing.
No, but I think he did sleep piss sometimes. He'll fucking kill me for this ever going out. This can't be a clip. But yeah. I remember it being like a sore point with him and my mum. Stop pissing in the kids' wardrobes. He's like, oh, fucking pipe down with you.
Sore point. Like,
have an issue with
he
that.
didn't just accept the L. No, hang on.
Fucking...
I fucking built the thing.
stop pissing in the kids' wardrobe.
So
I think the back of the telly was the worst.
The
one.
gavel's being banged.
Yeah, you full of shit.
We call bullshit. Anonymous, wag lids, I have a confession. I'm a caterer. And we were working some posh works do a few years back. We were laying out the canapes and little buffet bites when we realised that we hadn't brought veggie alternatives. We quickly made some cheese butties to cover, and then me and my mate decided to take half the sausage rolls, sprinkle some pepper on them to make them look different, and put them on a separate plate labelled veggie sausage rolls. The vegetarians ate them up, and one even said that it was the best fake meat she'd had. Do I deserve penance?
I think this is on Finn and Harry to chip in here, but in my opinion,
Harry
no.
doesn't get a say anymore.
No, I am still veggie.
No, you eat chicken more than me.
No,
What
You're
do you
a
mean?
disgrace.
What's happened?
No, I
Eat
just
chicken like 3 times a
just
week.
like fried chicken.
Basically, you're a vegetarian until you go near a KFC or Hickory's.
Yeah, do you know what? It's made. It's like it's the fried chicken that's just not chicken anymore. The fried chicken at Mackey's where it's like that could be any animal.
What he means is when he looks at like a steak or a chicken breast, he's like, that looks like an animal.
But a sausage roll doesn't look like a pig's. Why are you asked about that?
But I know it's been a pig. Whereas for whatever reason, I can shut it out.
mental.
If it's like one time I had potato croquettes in Madrid, and I was like 14, 13, and they
You know potatoes aren't animals, yeah.
yeah. But this is the thing: the Spanish, they're sneaky, and they stuck ham in the croquettes.
That's a ham croquette, by the way. It's not a potato one.
I don't speak Spanish, so I didn't understand it on the menu.
Ham on. It's probably potato, that.
So I had it.
In it goes.
I had it and then realised I was picking ham out my teeth and then just felt sick the rest of the day. It's like a weird tapped like mind thing. So if I'd eaten a sausage roll and I'd had an inkling that it was like real meat, I'd just vomit, I think.
We've touched on this a few times, but barely. He's as bad as Dan was at the start of Dan versus Food.
Yeah.
And he just keeps it on the down low.
To go back to this question, so we'll come to you.
Yeah.
Right. Would you give a shit about this?
Yeah.
Would you
you?
be angry or
Yeah.
sad?
But like, you're not really doing it. You wish you could eat it.
Yeah.
You wish you could get over the psychological block of it.
Yeah.
So surely having at it and being oblivious to it, you're just not asked. You've already had it.
No, I think if I didn't find out, then obviously I'd be fine. But if I found out,
That goes for anything.
yeah,
doesn't it?
true. I'm not sure because I've not done it. So it's like nearly 4 years now of being veggie. I've not had anything that I'm aware of.
Ever eaten accidental meat? No.
No.
Oh well.
Oh wait, no. One time Dan brought me some food back and it was meat, but I literally took a bite and went, "Oh, that's meat," and spat it out.
Would you be
I was
angry?
like, I thought it was potato. It said ham on it.
Would you be
Let
angry
me
at the people?
order
From
food for you?
Yeah, from a leaf.
Oh, yeah.
And he brought it back. and
Would
it was
you?
meat.
Would you go to the guys who did that? Like, you're a fucking dickhead.
Yeah. It's like giving a Muslim guy pork. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Similar?
so. It's a kind of. I mean,
yeah.
there's a spiritual thing there, but
Yeah, I think it's slightly different because religion makes everything messy, doesn't it? So they think that they're like going against God by which could ruin their eternity.
Yeah.
Because they're touching an unclean thing. Whereas you're just like, oh, the poor beef, pet dogs, cows.
He's got me.
There you go.
Oh, beef dogs.
A milk,
So you're not eating dogs?
a milk
I'm
dog.
not eating
Oh,
dogs.
it's really good.
No.
But you had one accidentally when I brought that dog back and you ate it.
Yeah.
I said it was
We
a
all make
cucumber.
mistakes. Yeah, I think they need some sort of penance.
It is quite poo.
I also do think that the vegetarians in question were quite gullible, where they're like, oh, they must be so different because they've got pepper on. They had pepper on them. Oh, there we go.
sausage is an
veggie-
easy one to. Like I've had veggie sausages that you could confuse as
Yeah, Linda McCartney's smashing it, mate.
exactly.
She's getting some airtime recently. We were not sponsored by Linda McCartney.
But if I ate it and then didn't know, I think I'd be. It's like most of the stuff. If I order a veggie burger, I bet 90% of them are cooked on the same kind of grill as.
What if I
normal
told you
meat.
the next day? What if I went, by the way, yesterday you ate a
I'd
sausage
feel
roll?
sick.
Really?
Yeah, or like I can't have.
You eat chicken.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with me.
No,
But
none
like
of us do.
if meat has touched the food, that's it done. I can't.
But a
Yeah,
person touched it.
like because people have offered me like leftover pizza and they've peeled the pepperoni off, and I'm like, no, that's not on. Because it's got pepperoni juices.
I
Oh, they're
honestly,
the best juices.
I honestly can't understand how you live and not
Oh
just him.
yeah, I'm the same.
Oh no. Get the permanent sadness. I have that.
There's just so much you're missing out on, guys. I'm with Adam.
Honestly, your food existence makes me really upset for you. Because if you could just like, if you could get past it, life is just infinitely better. Like being able to just try something and be like, oh, I didn't really like that, whatever. Like if you don't really like something, you throw up into a bin. You either like stuff or throw it up into a bin.
Or I try stuff and it goes well. Jack Finnegan's birthday. What was that? Fucking
Lamb and cumin.
oh, cumin lamb.
That sounds nice.
Rogue.
I had that yesterday.
It was unbelievable. No bins needed. You know, I think we have evidence that there's been some pretty rough ones. Fish paste.
I mean, I'm with you on that, I think.
Can we do a Dan versus food where there's a chance I might like it? Is that?
You gave you a hot dog and you didn't like it.
Yes, I did. The hot dog went down really well.
No, I think you gave it like a 6 out of 10.
No, but I didn't. There was no. That was one of the ones that went all right.
Went down really well. 6 out of 10. Oh, lovely. 3 stars. Delighted with that.
Let's do a have a word.
It's time to have a word with Dan.
11-11.
Tell us all the problems you have with your friends.
I'm going to Derek's, by the way. So if we end up starting with Rob Mulholland at 12:30, we'll just do an hour.
Who's gone way off on that, man?
Anonymous. Lads, I need you to have a word with my girlfriend Ashley. The other day we were joking around and she showed me her sex toy box. She was going through She was going through all these bullets and rabbits and shit, and then she whipped out this massive dildo. I asked her if she actually used it and she said yes. And then laughed and admitted it was a clone willy of her ex. I thought this was absolutely mental and out of order to still be using it, but she doesn't see the problem as it's not his actual cock. So it's not like it's cheating.
If she did that,
Have a word with her, lads, or have a word with me if I'm being sensitive.
it's not his actual car.
Oh, here's the thing. They're both right. And he's only right because we're all a bit mad with it. Like, it is just a big... It's the same as any other dildo.
No, but his cock's been inside it to form it.
No.
But
Not
the
in-
inside...
not
not.
in the
No, it's
actual
not.
dildo.
There's been no cock on cock on dildo action there. But it is the...
It goes inside it to form it.
No, it's a mold.
No, it's a... No.
Yeah, which you put on your cock.
No, you make the mold and then you pour the
Yeah.
silicone in. There's no cock on dildo action.
No.
Oh, I thought they were made the same way you did.
Like, you get your cock and you just...
Like when people.
Oh,
in
you thought it was like a
prosthetics-
paper mache thing.
I thought it was like making a paper mache
No
head.
wonder it's massive. It's a fucking... Like when people break their legs in the 80s.
Built on it and then...
But, like, I've got to be honest with you.
Oh, I'd
If my
hate
miss was like, yeah, this is my ex's dick, I'd be like, I'm not arse girl. Oh, it's not his actual cock. It might as well be. Put it in the bin.
This is my ex's dick.
It's so
Get
much
over it.
worse.
What do you mean,
Because
but-
you actually have to look at the size. Apparently, it's massive as well. So she's like, "Oh, you'll laugh at this." And she drops it on the table, and you're like, "What? What's that?"
Would it make it better if it was small?
Yeah,
Would
Make
it?
it better. Genuinely,
Genuinely,
like,
like,
want it.
it's still not allowed, but I'd feel better in the moment. I'd be like, "You shouldn't be using that." But you know,
Like, make one of mine.
Yeah.
yeah, get one of Carl's. We'll be putting it at haveawordpod.com.
Do you think
New merch
Laura
line.
would let us make Dan dildos with your cock and sell them as merch? Do you think she'd have any problem with that?
Right. But I have no say.
You're in.
Oh, I'm in, am I? Thanks for making
Money
it.
talks,
in
mate.
was Saturday, yeah.
Money talks and bullshit walks.
So my dildo's now on sale. That's how that rhyme goes.
Would you do it?
Would Sarah have a problem with it?
No.
She'd let you do it. She'd let you sell cock dildos of you.
Cocktail toes. Hello. You're like, yeah, can I sell cocktail toes? Yeah, go on. No, you're in work, aren't you? Sorry. Go on. I'm in work as well, shut up.
Do you have to time some of the stupid questions that you ask your missus? I have to time them in, like, you know, if there's something like this, I have to pick the moment in the day to be like, oh, by the way,
No,
darling.
you let them get theirs out first.
Oh, really?
How's
I think
your-
you, but like the cock dildo one, I think you'd go with that first thing in the morning, surely. Like catch it off guard when she still looks like.
And the problem is it's loaded in
Asleep.
It's not like Laura asked me a lot of these questions. Like all the old boys at the allotment have asked me to make a pussy mold for them. Anything going on with you at Have a Word today? Like it's usually me.
Clone a Willy?
Right, will everyone do it then? Are we going to all do? There'll be a range of them.
Yeah, Jack's their man. Finnegan.
All right, yeah, not my son. Which Jack is it? My son, the photographer, or Adam's brother? Are you doing it? Are we doing the cock range?
Oh, we only you agreeing to it.
No. I think it's.
Would you do it?
Would we all do it?
Would you do it?
I'd do it if we were all doing it.
What if we do it in drops? You go first.
Second that.
We'll do it quarterly. Every 3 months we'll drop a new cock.
Do you have to be hard when you do it?
What?
Do you have to be hard when you do it?
You'd want to be, surely.
Or is there not like an A option and a B option?
I don't think the mould would pick your cock up unless it was
Undetected. 404.
It'd be the first cock dildo that's ever an innie.
I could smush it in near the lid.
It's minus dick.
Yeah, I'd do it. Hard. Oh, yeah, I'd do it.
Would you use the light skin tone, Dan?
No. Slightly bruised.
The bell end's the same colour as the shaft there. That can't be healthy. Yours isn't.
I'm in for it, but we're all doing it. If we all do it, I'll do it. No?
I think that happens more when you're circumcised.
Because it's like wind beaten.
Yeah,
They just seem to end up the same colour. As like, you're circumcised, aren't you?
Yeah, because of all the wind.
You know what I mean? Like, do you like rocks at the beach?
Is your belly the same colour as your balls?
Just about.
Is it?
Slightly hairier.
Wow.
Because my bell end's
Mine's purple, mate, yeah. Mine's like a pimp coat. It's got rhinestones on it and everything.
You're not a Scouser unless you've got a purple bell end.
My bell end's like this duck.
If we do the dildo range, can we like add little like ornaments to it? Can your dick be wearing a cowboy hat? I feel like
It would if it could, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah, mine's like got a cool blue hue to it.
Mine's like
even
red.
in the summer.
Yeah, is your willy that like your bell end that colour? Is your willy brown as well?
I very rarely look at my dick thinking about like colour charts.
Like, my
I'll go
willy's
to
quite
B&Q.
brown,
Right.
and then my bell end's purple.
Doesn't sound healthy.
No, but yours is wind beaten.
Again, I'm not just going.
Getting your dick out on the beach, Dan. You're changing the colour.
That's what I do every Sunday. Just go up a hill.
Don't do that with your eyes. If the wind changes, it'll stick. Don't get your cock out; it'll change colour.
Haveawordpod.com. I don't know if it's happening, but I'll do it if everyone does it. If we make a little pact, let's go.
We'll do it in drops, though. You're first. See how we get on.
If it doesn't sell well, we're not. We're good businessmen.
That would be quite funny to see, though, if we could like all drop it at the same time and see who sells the most.
Finn in it.
Finn, would you do it?
Yeah.
I
why
think
not?
Finn's is selling
Good
the
lad.
highest.
There you go.
Finn's got the biggest willy in here, I reckon.
Don't know, What about me?
You were involved in that.
Don't know, you know.
I forgot about
How big
you,
is it
son.
with a cowboy hat on? That's the question. Wide brim for pleasure. All right, that's the end of that. Let's have a bit of lunch.
What's happening, lads? Time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's lovehoney.co.uk, and with the promo code AFF-Word20, you can get 20% off site-wide. That includes sex toys, sexy outfits, and the brand new Love Honey chocolates by Playmate. What benefits will you get, Daniel, from
you'll
these
be more
chocolates?
aroused, you'll be more sensual, you'll last longer, you'll come harder. Results may vary, but it's basically sexy chocolates, isn't it?
Physical and mental performance apparently goes through the roof with this stuff. What are the three flavours? Madagascar vanilla, there's black raspberry, and there's hot honey.
I love black raspberry.
Get yourself some of these. It'll get you more. They're an aphrodisiac, like oysters, but without the phlegmy taste.
Yeah, what are you doing? Giving your missus a bag of minstrels for Valentine's? You're mad. Get on these, mate.
But you can only have half of one of these.
Don't have all three. I've got a sweet tooth. You'll have a sore dick.
AFF-Word20, 20% off. A better way to come.
Do you want to have half?
I keep inventing slogans for these companies.
I keep inviting slogans as well.
Do it. You know, for someone who's got Spanish blood, you're really pale, aren't you?
Eh?
Rob,
Yeah.
Yeah, like, are you talking about people being pale around me? Like,
No, but look at his arm. Look at his stupid little arm.
No, so I go pale, but then when I go in the sun, I tan really. I get like this guy.
you look like a very pale Mediterranean, though. You look like an ill Greek rather
Hang
than
on,
like
have I
a...
done something here?
Yeah, you've been a little whinging cunt, haven't you? Oh, come on. Oh, we've got to go. I've got another fucking person to talk to. Gives a fuck. I feel like doing this
I'm going
fucking
to
long
put
one.
that in the memory bank. You can do whatever. You can do 4.5 hours if you want. At 1:30, I will be standing up and taking that television out. So go for it.
Carl started a little new podcast, a little new thing where he talks to people in that cupboard over there. And he's like, oh, I've got someone who was in the CIA who found some fucking dead bodies today. Gotta go and talk to him at 2 o'clock. Can we crack on, please?
Let's go have dinner with his girlfriend, but he's got to go home to see the missus. Sorry.
Mulholland's here.
Hey! Hello, everybody.
And he's a bitch.
In the building.
And he's a bitch.
You're taking your day out on the guest
You just
list.
deflect it away.
There's prison fight talk, man. We're going to have to throw down. I'm going to have to take my shoes off and
I'm not
fight
beating
you.
you in a fight, am I? I can't even reach your chin.
I'm actually surprisingly frail. You'll be all right. Like,
I'm not surprised.
I know, I'm a very uncoordinated man. Like, fighting ain't my game.
Do you ever get picked out though because you're 6'12"?
Used to happen all the time in my small town that I was from. I would
Knaresborough.
where I'm from. Shout out the Crag Rats. I would constantly, when I was like a teenager, like people would be like, I'm going to fight the big guy. Because like, also I look like I made a twig, so, you know, it was like an easy fucking scrap in it. But yeah, that happened a lot. I'd just be walking home and someone would just twat me. Be like, eh.
I think a common misconception with fighting big people is, I won't be able to reach his chin. You're at prime height for a kidney blow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just a cock punch, innit?
Floating rib, fucking right there, innit?
Do you reckon a dwarf would walk under you without touching you?
Like, they definitely could easily. Like, I've had it before in a pub. Someone picked up a dwarf and just put him next to me to compare. And I was just like,
Were you bigger?
Yeah. It's fucking mad, that, innit? It was like, we both felt awkward as fuck. We were both just sort of like stood next to each other, like, oh, I guess we're both freaks. That's brilliant. I tripped over a dwarf in a club once. That was bad.
A dwarf in the club?
Dwarf in the club, right? The dwarf was throwing down, but I just did not see. We're on different planes. Right? We're not existing on the same fucking sphere, are we? I tripped over him, and then like loads of people looked round because there's a big noise. And when you see a dwarf and me on the floor, like it's not the dwarf. People don't think it's the dwarf's fault.
You're making them look more like a dwarf.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Are you medically disabled?
I'm not medically disabled. I'm just tall. Although I am.
You are medically disabled. It's just not to do with your height.
Yeah, nothing to do with my height. Yeah,
No, isn't there a certain
it's all
height?
in here.
Isn't there a certain height when you are? It's classed as a disablement.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I can, I can officially join like tall people clubs, and like I do think I fit. I think I fit the
NBA
diagnostic thing to be a giant because I'm in the top 0.02%.
Is that 6'8"?
6'7"?
6'6", apparently.
Oh, I'm fucking twatting that. I'm 6'7".
Is a disorder, not a disability.
Oh, brilliant. Well, if it's only a disorder.
Basically means the same thing, but you get no funding.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no one gives a fuck.
You
Yeah.
ever seen that trend where you sort of mark someone's height, so we'd get like Rob's height here, and then you put your phone with the camera at that height and take a picture of yourself, and you see how people of that height see you. Because basically, to me, like to Rob, I look like Warwick Davis to me.
Yeah. That's just the face as well. It's got the same sort of proportions.
That's if one lay
the thing.
down.
Oh yeah, they just see. Yeah.
Like the way you see people who are smaller than you is how he sees you.
Yeah.
Like
I literally don't know how tall anyone is because everyone's short to me. So when people are like, oh, that guy's tall, I'm like, no, they're fucking not. So a thing that happens to me all the time as well, this one bums me out. I'll be in like a shopping centre and I'll be like, fucking hell, that guy's a freak tall. And I'll walk near them and I'll be taller than him. And I'll be like, I'm the freak.
Well, you must have some benefits.
Yeah, there's loads of benefits.
Like I have never seen the
easy
top
pussy.
of my fridge.
What'd you say?
I've never seen the top of my fridge.
Yeah, that's not a benefit, man. Like, what do you think's happening on the top
Depends
of
what's on the
fridges
top of the
that
fridge.
you're missing out?
I don't know.
It's just dust and shit. No one cleans it properly, and I just see how filthy everyone is.
yeah, you
I see
do.
all the neglected bits, man. Yeah.
What is the cure for dwarfism is written on the top of fridges.
What is it? Just like written a little code down there. We've got a little secret.
For only people who can see it are you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Apple cider vinegar. Just spray them with it, and they're like.
Like, you know those little sponge crocodiles you get that you leave in water?
What else do you benefit?
Like,
What else do you benefit from?
Yeah, like, no, I mean, like, what do tall people get?
Like, I think, like, I saw a study that, like, tall people, like, earn more money. Like, people, like, that hasn't applied to me. But I think people, like, generally trust tall people more. You don't have short man syndrome. That's the good thing, you know. Like, we're a lot more secure. I think tall people are a lot more chill in general because we've got less to prove.
Yeah.
Can reach things that are far away. There's not that many advantages. I don't know what you think it is.
What
I'm
are the
just long.
disadvantages?
I hit my head on fucking everything. I'm going to get CTE, mate. I've got Chris Benoit's brain in here. It's fucked. I don't even do sports. I'm just hitting it on low beams. Like, get concussions all the time. I can't fit in any form of transport.
A plane, like an EasyJet flight must be a fucking
Mate, like when I sit in the fucking emergency seats, because I have to have them every time. Every flight costs me more. I have to have the extra leg room, right? And like they always come over to me and they're like, "Do you know what to do with the door?" And I'm always want to be like, "Do you think this is my first time in extra leg room?" I was born in extra leg room.
I think it's harder to be dead tall or dead fat on a plane.
But at least with like, you know, dead fat, you've got some enjoyment out of it. This just happened to me. Like, I didn't like have loads of cakes and get this big, innit? Like,
Yeah, but also fat people, like, they're not seeing the thing on the top of the fridge. They're too busy in the fridge. So you're getting that. You know what I mean, whatever's up there, you're up there.
But they also have an option of, like, you know, sorting it out if they want to. If it's that
So do you
uncomfortable,
cut
go
your legs
for a
off?
jog, have a salad. What?
You could cut yourself off at the knees.
I could cut myself off of the knees.
People
You
get
are
their
right,
legs
Adam.
done now,
I didn't
don't
think
they?
of that.
To like shorten them, to tall themselves. You could probably get it done to shorten yourself, I imagine.
Yeah, but why would I want to do that? That's mental.
So that you can save 11 quid on your flight to fucking Belfast.
Also, I feel like you've saved money on step ladders.
I save money on step ladders. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, my step ladder. Is your step ladder budget through the roof? Is it?
I bought a fair few like this year. Like,
How many step ladders have you bought this year?
you need to have like 3 different ones. You need to have the ones that lean, like the ones that stand little, one that stand.
If it
bigger.
leans, it's not a step ladder though.
That's
is it?
just a ladder.
No, like the one with like folds out a step ladder. No, like the little mini one.
That's
Little
a step
mini
ladder.
folding out
But if
step
it
ladder.
leans,
Oh, you know, what I mean, I've got another ladder, like a garden ladder. For getting on the roof.
That's just a ladder. You can't. I was talking specifically about step ladders here.
He's not that tall. He's not like, I don't need a ladder.
Yeah, I can't do my
Oh, the
fucking
ball's gone on the
guttering.
roof. Get robbed.
wrong steps on the I'll get it.
yeah, lad.
Although, like, people, like, I have had it where, like, obviously, I don't mind if someone's like, "Oh, can you help me down with that in the shop or whatever?" I'm like,
Help
"That
me
is
down. I'm stuck on the shelf.
Can you help me?
just bringing little legs down." Yeah, like that. I think is the tall man's duty. I find that, you know, I find that I like that. That's a good thing. But like, I've had bit where like someone's come over to me and been like, "Can you help me down with something?" I'm like, "Yeah, where is it?" And then they've walked me to the other end of a supermarket, and like they've spotted me and followed me round the. Get someone who works there. Like, why are you following me?
But at least you've never had that thing where an old lady's asked you to get something down. I've done that in like course, and then I can't fucking reach it. So then we have to find a Rob Mulholland. Then there's me
have to
and
go
an
get a
old
bigger
biddy
boy.
chasing tall people around an Asda.
That is
karate
brutal. Yeah, I can't relate. Never happened. But yeah, like overall pretty good being tall. But it's like it's not, you know. It's just, I've always been it, innit? Who knows?
You don't know what you're missing out.
I'm happy just being slightly above average height.
Are you above average height?
6'2".
Probably. Made it
6'2",
up.
Adam is.
I was like, you can't be.
No, I think I'm bang on average. I'm
Right.
6'2".
Okay.
What age did you stop growing?
I just fucking half skipped over that for a second. I nearly ignored that he just said that.
He is in his boots.
Here's when he's doing his little do-si-dos.
Were you always a giant?
Yeah, like, well, since I was like a teenager, I was like fucking 6'5" when I was about 14. You know, like, I was just huge, but I had
That's
a proper
fucking
baby
insane.
face.
Pathetic.
What do you mean it's pathetic?
Sitting in your little GCSE chairs, bigger than the teachers. Like you're on Elf.
Proper did. It was proper, and it was just like I was way more skinny than I am now, and like way like more uncoordinated. It was just all accentuated because I was all like teenage and spotty and just like.
No, I read an article and it said something like people who are over people who are over 6'5" have like a 60% chance of being in the NBA. So you're in the minority of people your
What, in
height.
the world? That can't
Yeah.
be in the world.
Google it.
Because there's not many people above the height, I'm guessing.
That is mental. That I've got a better than a coin flip of being in the NBA, and I've fucked it.
You know?
like 'cause I don't think my career's kicking off now.
Yeah, and also it'd be a weird
7
point in
foot
your
and
life.
It's 1 in 6.
Right, it's 7 foot and it's 1 in 6. So what you just said was absolute bullshit.
6'2",
Absolute bullshit. Just two wildly wrong numbers. It's just thrown out there with such confidence.
That's the whole podcast.
We all believed in it.
Yeah, I know. I just totally bought it. I was like, why am I not in the NBA?
No. Wait. No, it's actually 0.07% chance.
Right, that's still not good.
For someone your height.
You can still dream,
what's your
though.
height?
I'm 6'7".
Shit
Yeah.
yourself, Adam.
Yeah.
Someone between 6'6" and 6'8", 0.07%.
So I have
But I've
less
just
than
felt
1
my legs and being like, that's a seam. And the side seams of my jeans are in the middle of my thighs.
What has happened?
Let's see. You put them on backwards.
Where did you buy those jeans?
Show them.
That is really fucking
Nightmare
weird.
being 6'2", innit?
He's got front seams.
They're women's jeans.
For the audio listeners,
Yeah, the
Adam
audio
looks like
listeners not getting a lot out of this.
it looks like Christina Aguilera in about 2004.
Another normal again.
It looks like he's painted these on in the war with coffee.
You were like an octopus.
I don't know what happened there. My jeans just broke for a minute.
Steve, we need to find out about this gas leak. 'Cause we are having a bad day.
I'd be
it's a
very
concern.
surprised.
Carbon monoxide's through the fucking roof. Are you getting more and more tatted as you go as well? I feel like the...
That is how it works with tattoos, yeah.
no, but I mean...
Yeah, you
He
get
just
more
went
of them.
scruffy, like tattered.
Have you served time in like an American detention centre?
Phil Ellis recently said to me, have you always had this many tattoos? And I was like, no, no, I keep adding to them. I have got like, I think I have like stepped up in how tatted I am in the last couple of years, a lot. Like I've got like really into it. And like I've recently like got a massive one down my belly that's really like...
It's Bellend then.
yeah, it's
Got the
fucking
name of a
enormous.
Welsh train station on his dick.
Down me belly.
I got the initial.
Let's see it.
No, I got...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that an urn?
Yeah, well, no, it's a vase with a flower in, but like, basically, I said to my artist, can you do me a vase with a flower in? And he went, do you want the gnarliest tattoo I can imagine? And did that, and I fucking love it, man, but it sucked hard. Like.
Do you regret any of your tattoos?
No, I like stupid tattoos. I kind of regret like the composition of a couple of them. I would have positioned them slightly differently, like maybe just to make it flow a little bit better in places. But I like stupid tattoos. I've got a fucking rubber chicken up there.
Why'd you have a banana on your arm?
Because I love bananas, mate. That's my banana arm.
Silly question.
Yeah,
Silly
yeah,
answer.
you fucking silly bastard. What did you...
I mean, Jack and match you on.
Yeah, Jack's got some class stupid tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're in a place and you go, it's like, you know when like people go, oh, I'm going to buy a little memento.
I do the same thing.
You do it with tattoos.
Yeah, I got like that hot dog in Bangkok. Like,
After what?
well, it was. I thought it was the
that
least
anything to do
harmful
with
bad
hidden
decision
penises?
I could make in Bangkok. You know, I wanted to be naughty. I was getting that feeling. Bangkok's that sort of city. You can get up to some fucking mischief. So I was like getting the
You can
impulse.
fuck women with penises.
Yeah, you can fuck children if you want to, mate.
I don't want to.
Like, no, I don't either. But they kept.
I'd get the tattoo.
Yeah, that's what I did, mate.
No,
But-
thanks, officer.
Is that Hello Kitty? Yeah, well, it's the
I'm
fucking...
not saying I want to, but I got offered a lot, and that you've got to say that is some hospitality.
offered?
Yeah. People all the time would be like, "Oh, you want girls?" And I was like, and then they'd be like, "You want girls?"
You
I'm
thought
like, no.
about the accent there for a
I
second.
thought about it. I like, the
just
only reason I didn't do it is
regular-sized
because I'm bad at accents. I didn't think it'd be convincingly Thai enough.
So people were saying, do you want to have sex with children?
Yeah.
And you
He's
said,
got that look, though, hasn't he?
and you said,
And I said no. Like, yeah. I don't. Why? Yeah. I just want to get back to my hotel. I'd get on a tuk-tuk and they'd be like, "Eh?" And I'd be like, "No." I just give off heavy pedo vibes in Thailand.
You've
I was a
got it
single
under-
man in Thailand. You know, that's why a lot of them are there. you
He's
know.
the tallest man they've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like
It
by
did-
a mile.
it
If
did
he was in
freak some
Japan, they'd
people
have
out.
thought Godzilla was back.
Yeah.
Oh mate, I got done with a fucking scam, right? Like while I was in Thailand.
It was a beige.
Yeah, I was like,
she's 23.
this girl has pubes.
I paid a premium.
All right. So what you understand is like weed is legal in Thailand, which is why I went. Right, it's legal at the moment, so it's fucking sick. So I was violently high the entire time I was there. Right? And like I was wandering down the street and I just smoked an intense blunt and there was a little stall that was grilling corn on the cob. And like, come on, that's getting fucking smashed. So like, that's the best thing in Bangkok. There's little street food everywhere and it's all fucking great. So I'm like, get myself a little corn. While it's grilling, this guy comes up to me and he goes, "Oh, hello.
Instantly, I know that's a scam. I'd be like, no, it's our mate.
Yeah, now, what you got to bear in mind is, when I tell you this story, I now realise I was being dumb throughout all of this, right? Like, it seems very obvious in hindsight.
But you were violently high.
I was violently high. I'm having a lovely time on holiday, and like, I'm just having a great
About
time.
to have a corn on the cob.
About to have a corn on the cob, right?
You've not fucked any kids.
I've not
It's
fucked
going
any kids.
really well.
I've turned them all down. I'm having a great time, right? So
Oh, hello, sir.
he goes, oh, hello,
He's
sir.
in corn, are we?
It's worse than that. He goes, oh, hello, sir. I go, oh, hello. And he goes, my name is, I don't know, something Ty. And then he goes, whatever
Tiger
I
Woods.
guess is going to be bad, so I'm just going to fill
Tiger
in your
Woods.
own racist name in your own head.
Tiger Woods.
Right, yeah.
He's half Thai.
He is?
Yeah.
So it must be a Thai name.
Oh, I thought you were doing a pun. I thought you were doing Tiger Woods.
No.
Right.
Tiger Woods is half Thai.
Right.
Half
So-
care.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
What did you say?
Tiger.
Time out. That was
Tie. Half care. Tiger.
half gur. He's half gur.
Half tie.
No, yeah.
Half care. Tiger. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So this guy was full gur anyway. He was like, so this. Wow. Oh, are we all right?
Don't breathe in deeply.
Yeah, there's gas.
So he goes, hello, my name's Ty No Gur, right? And he goes, I'm a professor at the university you see behind me, right? We're stood in front of a building, right? There's just a
Yeah.
building behind us. Could be a
Are
university.
you sure this wasn't an NPC in a video game?
So likely. Hello there. He sent me on a fucking quest. This is what's
I'm a
mad.
professor in the university you
Mate.
see behind me.
I've lost my keys. Can you find them?
Mate, I'm so programmed by playing computer games that I was literally just like, oh, right, a side job's come up. Like, I literally, like, I've got a little task. Because me and my missus are on the way to a temple, right, to go, like, see a big Thai Buddhist temple. Like, there's really cool ones in Bangkok.
Like a concert or something?
No, just because, like, they're just, you go visit the temple and they're
Oh,
cool.
right.
Like, they're just cool. They've got, like, cool statues and stuff and all the monks are there. They're
Sounds
cool.
great.
They're really fucking good, actually. They're, like, amazing. Giant gold Buddha I went to see. It was fucking sick. Anyway. He goes, I'm from there. You speak English? And I go, oh, yeah, I speak English. I'm from England. And he goes, oh, brilliant. I'm trying to practice my English. And also, it happens to be my birthday today. And I'm like, oh, happy birthday. Oh, fantastic, right? And he asked me where I'm going. And I go, oh, I'm going to this temple. And he goes, oh, no, you can't go there today. Today is a very big Buddhist holiday, and that temple will be closed. I was like, no. And he goes, but don't worry, I can get you onto a boat tour. All right? As he says that, a tuk-tuk arrives, and he goes, get on this. They'll take you to the boat tour, and you can go on a boat tour that you'll see all the temples from the river. And I was like, what a helpful man.
He's great.
What a very, very helpful
And
man
this is
he
what university lecturers
I
do
was
in
like-
Bangkok.
I was like, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Arrange boat tours.
I was like, he's going to arrange a boat tour, then go back to his seminar.
Yeah. And you get an HND in travel and tourism.
I get on this tuk-tuk, right?
So E equals MC squared. Sorry, guys, hang on. I can see a white man lost by a bin over here. I'm going to go and get him on a boat, and then we'll finish the lesson.
Equals MC squared. He's dead smart, him.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they're teaching at uni.
Look, I just
I
went
think
straight
they've
to
probably
School
already
of Rock.
covered that by the time they get to a chemistry degree.
I love the fact that students are like, E equals MC.
Mullins,
What?
come in.
What is it? What is it? What's MC?
What did fucking geography say? He is.
Right, I got on this fucking like the guy talks to this tuk-tuk guy and like, you know,
Can't call him that anymore, by the way.
Tiger.
So he speaks to this tiger, right, and he's like, we get on it. Like, on this trip, I was with my missus, right, and she like sort of followed me onto this tuk-tuk. And as soon as we get on it, she just goes to me. She's like more like quiet than me. I don't like normally do the talk to strangers because I'm a gobshite. She just, as soon as we get on this tuk-tuk, she just touches my arm and just goes. As soon as it says off, she goes, "Is this a scam?" And I went, "Oh no!" Immediately, she'd sussed it straight off because she's not fucking thick. So we're just on
Was
this
she as high as you?
No, she doesn't smoke weed, and she's also smart. So, you know, those two
5,
things
6.
were very much working in
Some
her
of that's
favour.
on her then. She should have intervened.
She should have realised who I am
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
person.
yeah.
But the problem is she's really nice and she's led a bit of a sheltered life. Like she's a posh girl. She's from a nice town. You know, she's like everyone's been nice to her because she's a pretty
Wet
posh
behind the
girl.
ears.
Little bit. She's a little naive with. She thinks everyone's really lovely. You know.
Just a little pause here because I need educating. Where does that phrase come from?
I'm
Wet
guessing
behind the
it's- in my head, it was like your mum would dry you when you were a kid.
Oh, I thought it was you'd just come out of the fanny and you still had some mum juice on you. Is it not that?
You've just come out the funny and no one's dried
You can see why this posh pretty girl from
he
a nice
right?
town fell in love with you.
You're right.
It's the drying of amniotic fluid of a baby
Oh,
after birth.
fanny juice.
God.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, mum was a lot more innocent. Yeah. Sorry,
I'm
I'm
glad they used that phrase and not what it actually is.
Oh, she got pussy juice behind her ears, you know what I mean?
Just a bit of mum pussy juice. Little eau de pussy. Rub it on my wrist.
Not street smart, pussy juice on ears, you get it.
I just assume every phrase is about pussy
as
juice.
well. Just makes it sound like the mum was really enjoying childbirth.
Well, like, don't some women come during childbirth? Isn't that a thing? Isn't that a
They
thing?
must do.
You
Yeah.
know, you run the weird one.
Yeah.
Every baby's not a big cum.
No, but
No.
some of them are.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
women
yeah.
have taken bigger cocks than babies.
That's not true. There's no bigger cock than a baby.
Wow.
There's no bigger cock than a viable baby.
Wow. You have poisoned us with your dead men shit.
I've immediately brought you down to my level.
We weren't that far above.
yeah. It was only a little push.
There's definitely some like abnormal monster cocks that are bigger
Not
than,
bigger
like,
than
premature
baby.
babies.
They do poos, don't they? Not babies.
Big cocks.
Everyone
do
poos.
poos.
No, mums, they do a poo as well, don't they?
Yeah, they do a poo. But like, it's like, have you ever had a big poo that feels really good against your prostate?
Yeah.
It's the woman version
Every
of that is
time
having
I-
a baby that makes you jizz.
Every time I pass a solid, I enjoy it because it's that's like once a year.
It's all right to enjoy things happening in a male anus, you know. Like the gays don't have different arses, and they love it. So of course we're going to like.
They do
it
after
too.
a while.
Yeah, I suppose there's nature and nurture is an argument there, isn't it? They don't start with a different arse, but they've trained it.
Absolute veteran back there.
Go on, so but mums are coming and having shite while they're having a baby. What is this to do with the tuk-tuk in Thailand?
It's called birthgasm.
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 What a great metal band name.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We are Birthgasm.
So go on. You didn't
Right.
tuk-tuk.
So
Lead
this
finger
tuk-tuk-
Robbie Savage. Or something.
Right. I now remember why I brought this story up, because eventually, right, this tuk-tuk drives us loads in the wrong direction for where we want to go, right? Eventually, they drop us off, and there's like a group of people milling about. There's about 5 Thai people, and there's another white couple currently getting scammed. And like, they're further down the scam than us, right? We've already sussed it, thanks. You know, I say we. What's mine is hers. You know, she's sussed it. So they're getting scammed. They get sort of hurried onto the boat. We get off, and I'm now like they start trying to like surround me and get money out of me. But like they also are now like, I can see that they are scared because they have trapped a beast they can't contain. I'm essentially King Kong at this point. I feel like, you know, I'm on Lilliput and I'm going to get chained down because they're all fucking 5 foot now. And I was like, they're all surrounding me, and I reckon what their normal move is, because they're all sketchy-looking Thai blokes, like, I reckon their move is they surround them, they put pressure on them, they just go along with it.
Just
to get on it.
intimidate them onto the...
Exactly. Yeah. But, like, I've Uno reversed it by being a giant, and, like, they surrounded me and then immediately just sort of, like, magnetically stepped back a few paces, and I just sort of waved my arm like this, and they moved, and then we left.
You didn't save the other couple.
Oh, fuck them. Fuck those white cunts. Like, because I'm not even angry at them for trying to scam me. Like, they've got a worse life than me. Fucking try scam me. Like, that's one of the things I enjoyed out there. Like, tuk-tuk drivers were trying to scam me, but they get out like £3 extra out of me, and they'd be like, eh. And I'd be like, go
Hang
on,
on,
you
what-
rascal.
No one loses.
No one loses.
What if the boat trip was just a good boat trip?
Well, this is it. It's probably a nice boat trip. It was overpriced, and it probably wasn't as good as the temple we went to and all that. But going on a boat trip around Bangkok, sick. You know, they're not going to
You
have
got scammed, you know. I think you got a lift.
Yeah, but it was a lift I didn't want. It's in a direction I didn't want to go to a place I didn't want to go. You know, like they're trying to like sell you like this weird overpriced thing, you know. But
Boat ride could have been fucking life-changing, mate.
yeah, well, you know, it wasn't in the end. Like, but I felt fucking class for the rest of the day. We were buzzing because we'd beaten the
Beat the
scam.
system.
Yeah,
I
man.
got locked in a jeweller's in Egypt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
Got locked in. Yes,
you look like you work in a jeweller's in Egypt.
Well, I looked more like it then as well.
Yeah.
Because I'd caught the tan, and they kept saying, "How did you get blonde woman?" I was like, "Because she lived by ours." So you get off the bus when you get to this town, and there'd just be men waiting there. And we got off the first night, and this guy was like, "Hi," and we're like, "Oh, hello." And he's walking with us. He's like, "Oh, my girlfriend's from Sheffield," and we're like, "Oh, mad this!
flexing.
This fucking mad this! He fucking knows stuff, him." And we're walking. He goes, "Do you want to come into my shop?" I'm like, "Why not? He's fucking splendid, isn't he?" We're like young 20s. And we go in, and he locks the door behind us. I was like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Just take a seat. We get you some tea." Oh, fucking sound this, gives us
It's
some
not
tea.
sound. If someone's locked the door, that's the biggest red flag. As soon as a door is locked
Like the
behind
door's
you.
locked, sit down, drink this.
Oh, brilliant,
Gives us this,
fantastic.
like, green piss. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm all right, mate. No, I'm fine. I'm just gonna go shop." And he's like, "Yeah, this is a shop." And everything was just everything was just glass. It's like glass plates, and I was like, "I don't want no glass, mate. It would smash my case, wouldn't it?" He's like, "No, you must buy something before you leave." And I was like, I don't want to." He went, "Okay, will you at least follow us on Facebook?" And I went, "Oh yeah, go on, I'll follow you on Facebook." He went, "No, you may leave."
That's how Freddie Quinn gets followers,
Does, yeah.
Locks them in.
Locks them in and he
comedy
goes, "If you
clubs.
follow me on Instagram, I'll give you 20 quid.
And then the next night, we get off the bus, and it's a different guy. He's like, "Hey, you from England?" We're like, "Yeah." He's like, I was like, "Have you got a girlfriend from Sheffield?" And he went, "Yeah." And I was like, "Lad, fuck off." And then the couples, and I was like, "What does that mean?" I was like, "It's just people trying to..."
It's the code.
It's the code.
That's
don't
funny
worry.
that they've only learnt one place and
Well,
it's
it's quite
Sheffield.
niche, innit? You
It's
say
quite a
London,
good-
you'd be like,
Yeah, it's quite a good pitch because it's not so obscure. Everyone's going to know Sheffield, but like it's not the first one you think of. It's quite a
Say
good market.
describe Sheffield then.
Yeah.
Go on then.
It's lovely and flat, isn't it, Sheffield?
Name the two teams.
Yeah.
You didn't get eggy though.
No, so Serica was worried because she was, one, being blonde in Egypt's weird anyway, because they're like, "Oh, we must eat this person because they've never seen one before." And two, they thought I was Egyptian because I'd just grown my beard for the
Walking like
first
this.
time. I was That's how I walked into the shop. You're like, "Oh, we've got him."
It's just chiseling a sphinx, like.
But I was like, "Mate, I don't want to buy anything." At first, like, "No, you must." And I was like, I don't want to." And then obviously they get to a point where they're like, "All right, we should let them go." So I had to just follow them on Facebook. And that got me out. It's like Crystal Maze, the easiest Crystal Maze ever.
That's really funny. Like, you've got to follow him on Facebook so you periodically get a little reminder of your hostage situation. Do you reckon they do that at, like Abu Ghraib? Like, follow us on Facebook.
And then you can leave.
A little reminder that he can fuck off. That's all I'll be waiting for.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Nice. Not nice being...
It's being in a sketchy situation abroad makes it so much like more intense. And it's like the countryside. Like if you're in a scary fucking situation in the middle of nowhere, and it's way worse than the
because
city.
they know it.
Yeah.
They know the gaff.
Yeah.
How do you think we do as a podcast in Thailand? Because it's on the sort of long list for potential
It's been a
patron
fucking great
specials.
time. It's one of the best places I've ever been. I fucking love Bangkok. It's like the best city. It's amazing. I went because weed's legal. It makes it super fun. It's just a fun place.
Is it
Like,
all just Thai food? Is every restaurant a Thai restaurant?
You can find there's Mackey's and there's Burger King's. There's all that.
But like,
There's a lot of Thai food, yeah, that's what they do there. But it's also some of the best food you've ever had. Like, you go to a shopping trolley on a corner, give an old woman 50p and you have the best food you've ever fucking eaten. But like,
And there's no, like, because in India, that nearly wiped out the
No,
biggest
it's
man
good.
I know.
It's good quality, like, everything's cooked properly. It's really good. It's like a really good street food culture there.
Can we
I like-
film, though, even though there's women? Like, I mean, like...
What are you on about?
What I do is
What do you think
I
Thailand
finish
is?
conversations in my head and start them on my own. No, but like when we go to Amsterdam, we can't film in the red light district. I'm saying if there's girls who were trying to.
Oh right, yeah. Like
solicit
there
them.
might be maybe in like a certain bit if you like film that there might be like some guy'd come over and tell you not to. But like most of it, it's a super friendly, like chill place, and like it's so fun. Like you'd love go to Rajamdana Stadium, right? Go to kickboxing. It's one of the best things I fucking did.
Oh, I'd fucking love that.
Mate, it's amazing, right? Me and Mrs. went, and like I was dead excited. This was the thing I'd picked out because it's like the home of Thai kickboxing. So we go to like the stadium and like we made one key error when we got there, right? They offered us a normal ticket or a VIP, and the VIP is like fucking £1 more. So we're like, let's go VIP, baby.
And you had to get on a tuk-tuk and down to the river. And there's another couple there.
That's how every story ends. They've done it again.
Had a lovely riverboat tour.
I have a wife from Sheffield. You're VIP.
So we got in this. We're the only people who have got the VIP tickets in the entire fucking stadium. There are a couple of thousand people there, and us in the these 2 VIP seats sat like the king and
like the
queen of the
owners.
stadium. It's like we're sat in front of the house band, which is like 3 blokes with these weird Thai clarinets and a drum, and they play along to the fights. They like play in the rhythm of the fight,
Like Mario Kart.
Yeah, totally,
Nice.
man. And like every now and again, someone will start doing a combo, and they'll do like they've got a gold star, and they're like, because it is like they go. And then it gets more
They
and more
actually
intense.
have a clarinet. They're not just doing the
They're not
noise.
just doing this. There's one guy beatboxing. Started freestyling. So we're sat right in front of that, and we've got a little butler. We've got a guy who's just getting his shit whenever we want it. But like, I would say sit in the cheap seats. It looked fun down there. They're all betting and shouting. It looked fucking chaotic. But basically, all they do is I smashed this massive edible, went to watch this, and we're like, we'll have a lovely time. And Mrs. is a bit eggy with it. She's like, it's not going to be too violent, is it? I was like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. They're all teenagers, all the fighters, right? They're all, the oldest fighter I saw must have been 15 that night. And they're all fucking good. The standard of fighting is amazing, and no one's defending. Right, it's just they're wailing on each other. The first fight we watch, we get there, we sit down, we get some lovely spicy popcorn. It's amazing, the popcorn there. Having a great time. And Mrs. is like, it's not going to be too bad, is it? First fight, within 30 seconds, this 14-year-old lad gets axe kicked in the head, and he's the most knocked out I've ever seen a man be. He was rigid flat before he hit the ground, right? They're carrying him out on a stretcher.
What do the band play at this point?
They're still playing.
Wow.
They're playing a little victory song for the other guy because they do dances on their way out. Like they do a little opening entrance dance like wrestling. Whilst they're bringing him out on a stretcher, the next guy's in there doing his opening dance. They're already moving on. My missus looks at this kid on a stretcher who has not moved once, and she turns to me and went, "Is he okay?" And I cried laughing. I couldn't talk. Because I was like, what do you mean?
He's probably dead.
No, he's not okay. You just watched him get kicked in the head. He's fucked. He's not even twitched. I couldn't handle it. Every fight was a knockout. It was brilliant.
Your missus would be fucking terrified watching me shadowboxing, mate.
Is that shadow okay?
Yeah. It's like, is he okay?
Terrible things you can do to a shadow, you know.
Oh, awful.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang on.
What's happening?
No, it had the rhythm of 2 pints of lager.
You fucked that!
We've done that before, though.
Or do they just start doing bits from 2 pints of
Yeah,
lager?
they just see if they can get him in without anyone noticing.
Right. They're too gleeful, though, innit? It's too much joy at their own thing.
No, because Carl looked at me. Carl goes like this. Yeah, we're doing it.
Feels good.
Yeah, you guys need to get to Thailand. You'd have a sick time.
I think that is definitely on our radar, isn't it?
It's amazing. Like, what a class place to go. You can just get into all sorts of fucking trouble.
What's the road called? Koh
Koh Road.
Is that mental?
It's mental. The next road over to it is one of my favourite places. It's like it's still touristy as fuck. It's still set up for, like having a laugh, but it's just a little bit more chilled. And there's like weed shops where you can sit down out the front. They sell fucking laughing gas balloons across the road. So I could just sit there with a big spliff, go get a balloon. Great times. It's fucking class.
Sounds awful.
It sounds like Amsterdam turned up.
It's way better than Amsterdam.
Is it Amsterdam but with a beach?
But Bangkok doesn't have a beach, but you can go, somewhere in Thailand that does. We went down to Phuket and there's literally just a guy with a trolley bringing around joints to sell on the fucking beach.
Loads of beaches, mate. And some of them
Mate.
have penises.
Also, if you like a lady with a willy, what a place to go.
Dan?
Would you fuck one? If you were single? Laura's gone.
No, I think, Laura would be fine with it. When in Rome.
Experiment.
Yeah, it's fine. You're in a different postcode, aren't you?
That is one of the best internet videos of all time. The
fella
the Jeffrey
bumming
one.
Jeff.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
You seen her?
When he's responding to his Facebook Live comments
He's on
as he's
Snapchat.
going.
He's
He's on
Snapchat.
Snapchat Live. Fucking lady with a penis. Being like,
Calling her Jeff.
and
And she comes everywhere.
yeah, she comes out of her penis and hits the ceiling, and he films it all, and she's made up with it as well.
Yeah.
But all the comments like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Fuck off!
You're only jealous, you. Go on,
You're
Jeff.
all jealous." Like, I'm just trying it. It's great.
He said going to Thailand and not fucking a boy is like going to Turkey and not eating a kebab.
When in Rome.
Yeah.
When in Rome.
Literally. Would you kiss one? I mean, Laura's still here and one just goes, he's like, kiss.
Yeah. Yeah, I would, yeah. Give her a big kiss.
Right on the willy.
On the willy.
Just like, right on the head.
And we're not filming it. Oh, I'll do it anyway, yeah.
Should we have a break?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Me and Finn here to talk to you about Huel. Go to huel.com/haveawordpod to get 10% off for new customers and a free gift.
A free gift.
But the main thing is I'm rubbish with my food. Do you know what I mean? If I'm left to my own devices, it's chicken dippers, it's fries from the...
Ready meals.
It's not good.
No, it's
That's
not
where
good
I
for you.
need a 100% nutritionally complete high-protein meal. That's Huel, mate.
It's as good as a meal. It's as good as a good meal.
I'm a busy woman. You know what it's like.
Yeah,
I'm
all the
running
time.
businesses. I'm raising kids. Some of them are mine. I haven't got the time to do this. Huel's amazing for that. This Black Edition stuff is great. We've got chocolate, iced latte. What flavours have you got?
Vanilla and strawberry and banana. They're great.
The other thing as well is I waste a lot of money buying loads of ingredients. I go to the shop and I buy for what I think is going to be a meal. I overbuy, and then sometimes it just gets left in the fridge. This is affordable stuff. You pay for this, and it's affordable, and then you drink it all.
Less than £3.50 a bottle.
So go to huel.com/haveawordpod for 10% off for new customers and a free gift.
Start your year off strong. Unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters.
Rob, you've got a very successful podcast, haven't you?
Yes.
What's that called?
It's called Dead Men Talking.
People should go and watch and listen to it.
Yeah, if you ever watched this and thought this isn't offensive enough, then Dead Men Talking.
With Rob and...
Yours isn't that. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pull you up on that. It's no more offensive. It's more disgusting.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
what
take
it
that.
is.
Yeah.
Every time I do it, I have to sit there and watch people getting like fucking barbecue skewers through their bell end and fucking.
We're not allowed to show those videos anymore. It turns out they're quite illegal. So we've had to delete all the ones where people get their cocks hurt, which is really gutting because they were really funny.
Gutted.
Yeah.
Because they were
Made me
too
watch
sexy.
someone getting their bell end cut off with a scalpel.
For legal reasons, no, I didn't. Yeah, that was
Just
a
in the
fun
break.
one. Just in the break, yeah, that one's a lot.
And you've got Dead Meat coming up in August.
Yeah, man, it's our comedy festival. It's fucking wild. Tickets are on sale. Get them for Dead Meat. It's the best day. It's August 30th. Last year was sick, wasn't it? What a fucking day.
It was absolutely brilliant. And Freddie has asked me to do it again this year. I don't know whether I'm actually going to be in the UK when it happens, but if I am, I will be there. I'll do
100%.
something.
What a fucking laugh it was. Like, it was fucking sick. Like, so good.
Stressful?
Mad stressful. One of the most stressful things I've ever done, but totally worth it. And like, we gave out, like, our tattoo artist gave out 42 free tattoos in a day. Like, we're having 3 of them this year. We're going fucking bigger on everything. Like, it's going to be twice as big this year. It's going to be chaos.
It really inspired me, to be honest, because we'd spoke about doing a Have a Word festival in Liverpool,
and
we
it
were
should
thinking.
still.
Well, no, we will. At some point, we will. It was just we were trying to figure out the logistics of it and whether we did it like in the Baltic Triangle amongst different bars, or whether we got it in Sefton Park or another like place. And watching you doing it on, you know, the scale you did, I was like, oh, we can absolutely do that. It would take a lot of work.
It's
a lot of
fucking
work
hard
that I
work.
would delegate.
But there's only
yeah.
so much you can do though, because like you still got to like make so many fucking choices. It was a whole year of us arguing with each other, got it made. But it was fucking class. I'll do like, and we're gonna do it every year. It was so fun. Just the vibe was so good, wasn't it? It was just like it was just a great atmosphere. Everyone was just there for a laugh and was really chilled.
Podcast fans, when you come together, usually are just cool.
It was amazing. Like the vibe of it was fucking incredible. I think it's the best thing I've ever done in my life was running that festival.
It was brilliant. There was a really funny moment where there's a huge crossover, obviously, between our fans and your fans.
100%. Yeah. So we, for anyone who isn't aware, our podcast was birthed out of your fucking. Basically, we're a little bit of your pre-cum that's dribbled down your leg, innit?
Birthgasm.
Yeah, we're birthgasm for you. Like, we started off the back of the first roasts. Like, we put out our first episode straight after that came out.
Yeah.
Me and Freddie did that. And, like, you know, yeah, obviously there's a big overlap in our fans. So, yeah, like, people were buzzing to see you guys.
You had 2 major tents at the event, and one of them was full with, like, you and Ishan being on the same bill.
I was in that section as well.
It was me, then Ishan, then Rob.
Yeah.
And then there was like a bomb scare.
Because
you got off and everyone fucked up, and I had to host
because
it.
I was about to go on in the other tent.
Right. Yeah. There was a few things where we were like, yeah, we probably should have planned that a bit better. But, you know,
I had to bring on 2, I don't know, like, but 2 of my comedy heroes to 6 people who just couldn't be arsed moving.
I know. And it was like, there was
They hadn't gone, we're staying for this. They'd like, we're not going with every
the
other
vast majority of it worked really well. There was a couple of times where we left some world-class comedians with dog shit audiences, and that's on us. That's on us. We'll sort that out this year. Yeah, but yeah, it was fucking amazing. I can't wait to do it again. Like, we've got like mad stuff in store this year. We want to go bigger, better, wilder. Like, we're trying to get like circus freaks and stuff this year, and like things like I want fire this year is my big thing. I want things exploding. There was a severe lack of explosions last year, so I want more things blowing up.
Well, this was the button from when we did the arena.
Mate,
when
that
we
was
pressed
amazing.
this button, fire happened. So
It was so sick. That button was one of the, like, when I saw that at the arena show, I was like, these boys are doing it right.
We had a meeting about the arena about like 3 or 4 months before it, and Adam, our production manager, sat with us in there, and he was like taking us through it all, and he's like, "Yeah, so obviously we have to have a 15-minute window for like curfews and stuff," and he's going through everything, and then he was like, "Right, do you want a fire button?" And we were like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, I can get you a button where you press a fire comes out," and we were like, immediately, that is the priority cost on the show. Everything else is secondary to, yes, let's have a fire button.
Yeah.
And you could see the front row because we pressed it a lot. Because, of
A lot.
course, you've just been given a fire button for
And
the
we've
first
paid
time.
for the gas.
And the front row were like,
it got warm.
eat off it.
I snuck a quick go on it as well. I was like, I'm not even allowed. I'm pressing that cunt. Mate, it was hot as well. It was hot.
Yeah.
It was fucking hot. My eyebrows were singeing from that cunt.
Can't get
Loved
much
it, though.
hotter than fire. So, you know.
That is true. We can, actually.
Where are tickets for Dead Meat available?
Deadmentalkpod.com. Get them there. Like they're flying as well. We've already sold far more than we had for the whole capacity last year. Like we're going to be like twice as big this year.
Great.
Thank you very much. It's going to be fucking sick.
boys
Robert,
are killing it.
Yes.
Have you got some executive orders?
Yeah. Have I? Look, you give me a little bit of.
My jeans are broke again.
It's an executive order.
Right, my first executive order, all jeans are now sideways. That's my first rule. Just to make you feel more at home, mate. It'll blend everyone in.
Your legs are becoming more Polish. Just sort of moving the seam
But it's
to the middle.
Is that what Polish people do?
I can, and some Puma trainers and a
Ferrari.
Ferrari jacket.
It is a gas leak.
is like the top of your jeans turning too? Because it's not
No, because they're
possible.
turning in. It's turning in. They're both turning in. So it's like not a pivot in the middle. They're both independently.
Yeah, they're normal.
You're fine.
Yeah. I mean, nearly.
The ninth wonder of the world.
Jean seams.
You
Go
look a
on.
short 6'2". What?
It's the depth perception.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah,
eyes.
I've got fucking loads of these. Like, if you want like half thought out opinions that I think should be put into law, I'm your fucking boy. I've got loads of these.
Go.
So, first one, send them all back. I'm joking. No, genuinely, my first executive order, right? I've come into power, right? I'm straight in. First thing I'm going to do, I think you've got to give the people what they want, right? I think that's a good thing. You've got to establish some popularity so you can get all your other things through, right? So I'm going to give some people what they want. Now, a lot of people,
Return of crisp packets that have a fiver in. Like,
you know what? We'll make that order of business number 2. I like it. Congratulations, Adam. You are now my secretary of crisps. Not Gay Tom from my podcast is going to be furious.
What a job!
Fuck you, crisp sessions.
Oh, you did the M&M middle finger?
Did I? I don't, yeah, fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah, because I was an edgy white boy in 2003, mate. That's naturally how I go. Eesh.
Keys to the City.
no, that's 2 in the
That's
pink
the
one
shocker.
and the stink, innit?
Yeah. Right, so got to give people what they want, right? So what people have been, a lot of people loudly over the last few years have been calling for the return of national service, and I'm in, right? National service is back, but here's the twist: it's for the people who want it, so it's for pensioners. National service, but for pensioners only. They're the ones who are going on about it all the time. They're always like, bring back national service. And they never fucking did it. You'd have to be like 100 to have done national service. You fucking didn't. You're just a grumpy old mardass. And you know what? If your generation's so much tougher than all these young fannies, fucking prove it. Get on a bus to Donbass, you old cunt.
I love it.
National service for pensioners.
Also, the ones that did do it and are like, hey, we fought the Nazis.
Yeah.
We are going to need them to do that again now.
Exactly, yeah. If you know how to fight Nazis, there's a South African in America he could do with knocking his head in. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's solid, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
get fucking Doris on that. If you want a bus pass, fucking earn it.
Yeah, but is every other country sending their OEPs? Otherwise, we're quite fucked quite quick.
Doesn't matter, mate. They're cannon fodder. Like, these are basically just a distraction. I'm not saying they're going to be an effective military unit, but it will thin them out and solve the housing crisis. Like,
This is win-win-win.
also, it's quite cold in Ukraine. That'll thin a few more of them out.
And then, like, even if they take out 15, like, of the enemy, they're still a little bit weaker for when we actually
That's still a
have to
net
start fighting.
positive. Yeah. And like, you know, some of the enemy will just kill themselves after being bored by their stories. You know, that would be an advantage. You know, like you ever
If
been
you can
around
get close enough to bore the enemy with the story, the enemy...
A 79-year-old fellow with dementia with a machine gun. Be like, why did I come in here?
The Ministry of
storming the
Defence.
buildings like flashbang in,
Yeah.
go. What? I swear there was something I was meant to do.
And this is clearing out all the old people's homes.
Yeah. Get them, put them to use. They're all bored. They all want to go travel the world. Look, if you want to spend your life on a cruise ship now you're retired, right?
Like a
Join the
Navy
fucking
one?
Navy. Exactly.
Navy
Fucking get out
warship.
there.
All the cruise ships are taking them over.
Yeah.
Just have to
P&O
up the
Navy
biscuit output. We'll just have to make more. It'll be like, churn out the biscuits, send them with
Fucking get them going.
class.
This is it.
Also-
It's solving so many problems at
Just
once.
the custard cream division.
Let's go.
This is not necessarily a problem, but there is another thing that this helps with as well.
Right.
Do you know, like, the long historical homophobic abuse that sailors have suffered? Like, have you seen if you're a sailor, it's like, oh, a bit gay.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Apparently, that is based in reality. They all fuck each other. But it's like prison.
all of them. All of them.
It's like prison.
Yeah.
And it's because there's nothing else to fuck.
Right.
But if you put loads of old women on them, you can just fuck the old women.
Yeah,
no
that's
more
a
gay
great plan,
sailors.
yeah. And like, look, just get a load of horny old widows on there.
There is women in the Navy, though.
Yeah, there is women in the Navy.
There's like 8.
And also, they
They're too busy.
go to shore. they dock places.
Yeah, each other's arseholes.
I think that the guys who fuck the other guys on boats are just gay guys. It's not blokes who are like,
I think there's just a big percentage of gay men.
Yeah, they just go on there because there's other blokes. These gay guys choose to go on there. It's not blokes who are like, well, it's going to be 3 weeks we're in port, so I might as well fuck Steve. It's not how it goes.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Fuck it, I'll get into bumming.
How long off the shore before it looks bad? When you're like, right, we're setting off.
Yeah. It looks like that's what you've come for. But like, here's another advantage of it, right? Who hates foreigners more than old people? No one. Go shoot a few. If you want to send them back to where they've
that
come
they'll end
from.
up killing civilians just because they're just like,
Oh yeah, like brown troops on our side, and they're just like, they're going to be mowing down Gurkhas.
I think it's fucking class.
I like it.
I think it's foolproof.
Put
Isn't it?
old people to fucking use.
Exactly, yeah. Get them back. They'll feel useful. It'd be good for them as well. And like they always go on about, oh, we survived rationing and we didn't complain. All right, let's see if you don't complain this time. Fucking prove it. Get on.
I love it.
And you can have you'll have the videos. You know, like in America, they have all the like the parents going to the school where they've come back from like military service.
when your nan comes back.
When your nan comes back, you're like, oh shit.
For fuck's sake.
Someone comes home from school and they just sniff up and it's just a really good roast and they're like, my nan's back.
Oh, it's piss.
Why does this massive birthday present smell of piss?
Because your nan's making a roast.
Mate, you've
I think it's
passed that
foolproof.
straight away.
Straight
That's
away.
it.
And look, this is how populist government gets rolling, right? See, I've made one thing that's very popular, and now people are like, this guy's cooking, right? That's what
Okay.
we've got to do. So first one's in. All the nanas are going to war. We've fucking sorted that, right?
Step 2.
Step
money
2.
back in the crisps.
Money and crisps.
Money and crisps, step 2, right? Step
I remember
3.
I won a fiver once, you know.
Did you? I never won. I saw people win.
I won a
Was it Walker's?
Yeah. Oh, mate, I
A
used to...
little blue.
Yeah.
It was like folded into like
It was a little blue
plastic.
note with £5.
It was a little square. So what we'd do is we'd go into the shop and we'd just crunch all the packets until you could feel
you
the
can
little
feel it.
square. Yeah,
But
yeah.
some of them were like something else as well.
You want a free packet of crisps at least
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you got a square. So, you know, it was always a good investment getting the square. I ate a lot of crushed up crisps around that period.
The little pogs as well.
Yeah, Tazos, mate, not Pogs. Come on, like, don't be a fucking savage. You weren't
yeah,
getting
yeah,
Pogs
yeah,
in a
yeah,
Cheeto.
Oh, can we have stuff back in cereal as well?
Yeah.
Have they stopped that?
Yeah, they kept choking children, but, you know, grow up.
But that's your fault, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly, yeah. That's natural selection.
If you've poured milk on a pog,
Yeah. If you've
They were always
eaten
in
a Hot Wheels
plastic
car and
bags,
died,
right?
that's on you. Yeah.
Yeah. What? The kids were eating them. Well, they were going to eat them anyway, weren't they? Like,
Oh, it's joking, as it. That's why fucking Kinder eggs are illegal now, aren't they?
Yeah.
In America. Kinder eggs are illegal in America.
Yeah,
Isn't that mad?
AR-14s. Kill someone with that, mate. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's the only way to make them legal. If you put a hand grenade inside a chocolate egg, that's legal.
A little
But if there's a
tiny
little
plastic
toy
gun.
car, you're fucked, yeah.
Little tiny plastic gun. Don't leave that near the kids.
Bazooka.
it's a big
Like to bear
surprise.
arms, mate. Fuck off.
What's your next
All right,
one,
so yeah,
Rob?
next thing I'm going to do, right, my next order of business, daylight savings can suck my dick, right? You know when we change the clocks?
I like it.
We ain't doing that anymore, right? That is gone. Because like when we change the clocks, right, we're in winter and it gets dark and no one sees the sun for 6 fucking months, right? As far as I understand, the only reason we're doing that is to help farmers.
The farmers,
Yeah. Set your alarm clock to a different time, you cunt. Why have I got to change my clock because of when you get up?
When's the last time you changed your clock?
I change it every 6 months like everyone else. Do you think I'm just on my own fucking
You have a clock
time?
in your house.
You wear watches.
What? Yeah, I do have a clock.
Set it to a different time.
Yeah, that, but like it's your phone usually. It's not.
Sorry, I didn't realise this was a middle-class affectation that I had. I didn't realise I was such an aristocrat having a clock.
Do you have a clock in your
I've
house?
got a clock, yeah.
Fucking Tory.
Have you got a clock in
Look
your
at you
house?
with your clock.
Apart from your phone, what automatically updates? Because I have to change virtually everything else.
Yeah, like
everything
your
electronic.
car, your oven,
the
your
clock- the
microwave.
changes. My car changes. Like what?
Yeah. Ooh la la. Oh, and I'm the fucking fop him with his automatic car changing.
He's so
Oh
futuristic.
fucking hell, vote Tory.
It's an automatic. It's a manual car, but the clock's automatic.
But no, we
Hang
only
on.
do it for
You
farmers.
haven't got a clock in your. Have you got a clock in your? You have in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where people have clocks. That's where
I
mine
might
is as
have.
well. Yeah. This is not outrageous to have a clock in my house. If I had 8, fair enough. I'd be like, that's too many clocks. I've got one
It's
clock.
got- it's
all different
car.
time
They
zones.
call me Bobby One Clocks.
Someone gave him 25 quid. He cried for a week about it. He's so like, oh, you're freaking. This is
I
old
bought
school.
somebody something on my card and they gave me it in cash. They may as well just set it on fire in front of me.
Right. Don't
think-
go to a strip club. You'd fucking hate it.
Set them on fire in front of me.
tapping his phone on
Just
women's
against an
arses.
ass cheek. Boop, boop.
Why do you hate cash so much?
Because it's a chance I'll lose it or forget about it.
You could say that about anything. Yeah.
No, you can't lose
But
the
then
money
you
out your
find it
bank account.
later. Like you find it later. That's a great thing. Like I live
Yeah.
like a fiver in pockets all the time. Then next time I put a coat on 6 months later, fucking
Like winning a
jackpot.
bet.
Yeah.
Fucking.
A 20 quid
It's
left
your
in a
money.
pocket. A 20 quid left in a pocket.
It's a gift to future you.
It's the modern equivalent of a fiver in a packet of crisps.
Yeah,
You're
it's-
doing it for yourself.
Yeah, it's a little
I went-
treat for future you.
I found 60 quid yesterday in one coat pocket because I was going through my wardrobes to like throw some clothes away and put them on Vinted and stuff. And I just went like that. 60 quid. Oh.
It's your money though.
Yeah, but it's
I
sort of-
forgot about it.
It's money that doesn't exist because you've forgotten about it. It's free
follow
money.
me at all and you forget how much money you've got.
Yeah, I occasionally will forget about a fiver. Like,
If you
I'm
forgot
living
about
like
a
that now.
sandwich, let's say me and you went to Derek's today and you had half a sandwich and like we went back to yours and you put that in the fridge, right? And then we went out for the rest of the day and had a couple of pints and you got back and opened your fridge and there was a Derek sandwich there, like a half a Derek sandwich just waiting for you in the fridge that you'd forgot about. You're like, fuck off, lad. Free butties.
It's
Yeah,
amazing. It's
but
a
there's no
treat.
digital version of giving me a Derek sandwich. I'd rather you sent the money to me bank than give
Oh,
me
you
cash.
obviously haven't got a Tamagotchi.
If I just put it in my bank, I just don't like having cash.
Like, this is making
No,
me feel
because
like
I will
such a
just
fucking
lose
boomer.
it.
Well, just
That's
spend
on
something.
you.
I know, so don't do it.
What about places that are cash only, eh?
Where?
Car washes,
Shoes.
flea markets.
Sketchy bars. Those are 2 places right off the top. That's pretty good going. That is pretty
Choose
good.
or Chayus as we call it. That's cash only. That does me head in.
There you go. Just save all your fucking little dropsies in.
Chayu tokens.
Yeah.
Which
So
one?
it's choose as well.
I know, I've said that, but
Which one are you sticking to? The summer.
Summer one.
The summer
right,
one.
because like what happens in Britain is like if you work in an office, you don't see the sun for 6 months. Like as soon as the clocks change, like it's
It
dark
feels like
when
it's
you go
dark
to
at,
work.
like, 3:45.
It's dark when you go to work and it's dark when you leave. So you just don't see the fucking light at all, and that's bullshit, right? So I'm proposing a much simpler system, right? A much simpler system than changing the clocks like once a year and us all getting a bit like jet lagged with it and it being weird or what. What I think we should do is instead change the clocks every day. Right now, because we've all got computers, and like you've rightly said, everyone just uses their phone and all that. We can have this updating every day. Now, rather than 24 hours in a day, that's confusing and it's a lot of numbers to remember. I think we just have like four sections, and one of them is as long as it's dark for.
So what time would it be now?
2, because we're awake. We're in section 2, right? So it's much simpler.
how do we know when section 2's done?
Because you get told on your phone, it'll go beep beep beep. Section
Okay, then,
2's
so
done.
what happens if I want to meet you 3 hours into section 2?
There you go. Say it. You've just said that. Perfect.
know what-
I'll see you at 2:03. It's really simple. It's really simple. Because what you're going to work, you work. It's much simpler. Your work day is going to be a third of the day, right? But it's
So
only
the
the
day
time you're
split
awake.
into
It's
4.
very simple.
But a
It's
third
very
of the
simple.
day is your work day.
No, of the time you're
We're not
awake.
using complex numbers.
This is very simple. This is very simple, Adam. Right, 1 unit is when is when it's dark. Right, that's 1 hour. Right,
Yeah.
is the dark time. That's 1 hour. That's one.
The dark time.
The dark time.
Dark o'clock.
So that obviously flexes depending on where in the year we are.
It's section 1.
It's section 1's over. It's time for bed. Time for bed. So that's
Surely
when
that's
it's dark
section
time.
4.
It's dark. Yeah, all right. That could be. We can work on the section names later, right? That's not
You're in the
point.
weeds here, mate.
Not in the weeds. It's very simple. It's a very simple idea. So one section is going to be sleepy time when it's dark. One section is going to be worky time, and you've got 2 sections to yourself. You've got 2 sections. You can do whatever you
When
want.
do
with.
them sections come in if you finish your work at 5 o'clock?
Well, I don't know. Look, we need to have a town hall discussion and work out the finer details of it. But I think it's a very simple plan.
I think I can make this work.
Here we go.
Like your basic idea.
Right.
Okay. How about this? Every single day,
Yeah.
it is 6 a.m.
Yeah.
when the sun rises.
This is what I'm talking about.
So you change this. Oh, so
This
you
is why
change.
is your head of crisps.
Yeah.
As
I'm
the sun
my
comes
representative
up,
in.
the sun
Yeah.
comes up
Yeah.
at 6 a.m. every day.
But we'll call it
Sun's
1.
up.
We'll call it 1 because why is it 6? That's stupid. We're
Hang
starting
on,
again.
but the-
It's 1.
But then in winter, it's going dark at 1:45.
Yeah. And then we're going home. We're not working.
Yeah.
We're not working.
So listen.
People work too much. Go home. Go to
So,
sleep. It's dark.
It is illegal to make people work for the first or last hour of sunlight. So
Yeah, you can't
even,
start
even
section
in the
2
winter,
then. Yeah.
everyone, even if you work in an office, gets 2 hours
Yeah.
of sunlight a day.
You are doing some long shifts in the summer, though.
No, you don't have
it's-
to
no.
work for all
There's
of that. You're
also
only
still a
working for
maximum
what,
of the
a third
8-hour
it?
day.
Nice.
Yeah. You're only working for like a third of the day.
Why don't we just knock everything back? Why does it have to be like at
Time
6 a.m.?
isn't real, man.
Let's make
Yeah.
make it light at 9 a.m. and then knock the
That's
daylight
what I'm
back.
saying. Let's shift it around to work with the light better. Rather than going, oh, this is better for farmers to sow their fucking turnips or whatever they're fucking doing. I don't give a shit. Like,
Sow your turnips.
yeah,
We're in the pocket of
Britain
big turnip,
got
though,
rid
so.
of daylight savings in 1968, and 3 years later,
Summer of Love.
there was.
Dude, all too
Everyone's
busy
just like,
fucking. No one was looking at the
There's
time.
loads of shagging
I
line.
don't care how dark it is.
Do you know what time
I'm
it was
going to
in
shag it all
69?
section long.
Fuck time, mate.
Yeah.
So people got so depressed, and there was a lot of kids getting hit by cars.
Yeah, I'm saying
so
the-
they brought it back.
I'm saying the opposite.
That wasn't
no,
to
no.
do with
Correlation
visibility.
is not causation.
That was nothing to do with visibility. That was
I'm
depressed
saying
people
we're
being
moving
like,
to the one
fuck them.
where there's more evening sunshine. And look, if kids get hit by cars, that's their fucking fault, isn't it? That's what I'd say.
There's loads of kids getting run over. Change the clocks. That'll do something. That'll change. Change. Put that an hour forward. Watch it all stop.
Also, national speed limit past
been
schools.
knocked over. The fucking farmers.
It hasn't all stopped, Mr. President. Most of them have stopped.
Give it a go. It's half 5 now, isn't it? If we have 6. He's not dead.
Okay, I feel like I may have overreached with my second one. I feel like first one was universally popular.
It's all good. I loved it.
Right, here's one that I'm very passionate about. Here's another order of business I've got, right? From now on, ticket sales don't start at 9 a.m., right? I am fucking
just me.
sick of
Yes.
things going
It's
on
fucking
sale.
stoners, mate.
No,
You just can't be
here's
arsed
not-
getting out of bed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Exactly. And who do you want at your fucking gig? Oh, yeah, all the most organised people who get up early and on time. That's who we want out enjoying things. This is why Glastonbury's shit, because it's full of people who can plan a year in advance and queue properly. You're rewarding boring cunts. It's the same as having tables booked in pubs. You've got a pub full of
Oh,
people
no,
who are
fuck them
organised and boring and dull. You've got spreadsheet cunts in your fucking pub and you've ruined it. Tickets go on sale at midday for fun people.
Yeah.
The day doesn't start till midday.
Yeah,
Nothing should happen before midday.
Nothing's happening
Nothing.
at midday. Yeah.
And it's dark until midday.
Yeah.
Let's start section 1 at
So,
midday.
and I'm putting my money where my mouth is. February 21st, midday. Matto goes on sale. Rob Conley. Yes. Come on. Come on. That's how we fucking do it.
That is
Come on.
It'd be really funny if no one bought tickets until 9 o'clock on the 22nd.
Just to prove a point. But I really feel this about this. Like, I hate that, like, in order to go do something fun at night, I have to get up early 6 months in advance. That's stupid. Why are we rewarding that for fun activities? We need to reward the fun people and make sure fun people can go.
Love
Yeah.
it.
I do like it. I want to argue with it because it's my natural instinct with everything, but I do like it.
I think it's pretty inarguable. Why is it 9 a.m. for gigs? It's mental.
One of the first executive orders I put through is like hotel breakfast go till like 1, 2,
Oh,
2 in
mate,
the
yeah,
afternoon.
fucking
What is
100%.
all this like?
Why is
I get
checkout-
it that some people are up early
Yeah.
and have jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
But just don't
Check
force
out
that on
midday.
us.
It's got to be
No,
midday.
I think
And a
hotel
breakfast.
checkout should be 20 hours after I check in.
That's fair.
You get 4. If
Yeah.
I'm checking in at 6 p.m. at
Yeah.
night, I'm having it till 2 p.m. the next
Yeah, and when
afternoon.
they're like, oh, we need fucking 6 hours to clean the rooms, how about you hire twice as many cleaners and then fuck off?
Job creation.
Yeah, job creation. I'm creating jobs. I'm out here, you know. Look, right, we're back on track. We're cooking.
I really
we're
like
cooking.
the ticket one.
What
It's
a
a good
way-
one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a way to wrap it up.
Yeah. Oh, also, right. I've got one more executive order. Rita Ora's got to show me her fanny.
Oh, what a way to wrap it up.
That's my last one.
Is that the one?
That's my last one. That's the
fanny you go
law.
for?
Yeah. I just want to have a look. I bet it's great. The law. It's the law. It's the law now.
If you want to send in your executive orders, haveawordpod@gmail.com or Patreon for that VIP post treatment. Capel Pow says, fucking Capel Pow with the shout out again.
He's not been about.
Wag Lid's got an executive order for you. If somewhere has 2 escalators, one going each way, and then one of them stops working, they have to set the working one to go up.
That's good.
I hear you, but like, I'm just reminded of the Mitch Hedberg joke, innit? Like, escalators can't be out of order; they can only become stairs. So like, there isn't a problem. Just fucking walk up.
I think
some
that's
stairs.
what he's saying is, though, he'd rather be walking downstairs than up.
Yeah, but you know, if he's that concerned about
This is
walking
a
up some
fat man's
stairs, he
move.
probably fucking needs
Also,
it.
why is walking up or down an escalator so much worse than
Because
walking
your
up
body's
steps?
waiting in it.
It's
No,
the
it's
little
not just
wobble,
that. They're dead big.
and there's a little wobble. There's a little tiny, barely perceptible wobble to them that makes you feel unstable.
Are
Yeah,
they just
they are quite
ever
a
so
big
slightly taller that makes it?
They're about 1 2/3 of a stair, I
and
think.
they're made out of shark teeth, so if you misjudge it,
Yeah.
it's
never did
horrific.
properly.
No,
Get
they're
minced.
sharp as fuck though. Have you ever like?
Why are you walking in your socks?
I need to stop going on escalators in my socks.
I've always said this.
It'll hurt your back.
Thanks very much. No wonder my back's been bad.
Socks were too small.
I'm going to reject this on grounds that it is fat.
It is a fat guy move, that.
It's a fat
and
guy
Capel,
move,
I've
this.
met him. He's not a fat guy.
Right. Well, stop acting fat.
Yeah. Get your steps in, brother.
No, that's a fat thing. Measuring your health in steps is a fat person move. Yeah, have you ever heard a thin person tell you how many steps they've done?
I don't listen to them people. They're boring.
Yes, Rob.
Yeah.
Harry H says, remove the watershed on TV and radio for swearing. You should be allowed to say whatever you want. Would make radio and the news so much better.
I just don't think swearing should be a problem at any point ever.
Yeah.
On CBBS, maybe not.
I don't care.
Yeah. But like, surely there has to
you
be.
made me look a right cunt.
I just don't know why it's a problem.
I love
Swearing
splashing
is-
around in muddy fucking puddles.
we're sort of playing like an old hit here. I just don't know why it's a problem. If I ever get like a child of mine come home from school and it's like, oh, he said bastard at school today, I was like, well, who was he calling a bastard? And what word did he say before that?
You got to teach them to swear well, and I think part of the art of swearing is doing it contextually well. You got to do it in the right.
And if you teach them
situation.
from an early age, get it on CBBS, they're going to know how to swear.
Yeah, that's fair.
But we all grow up swearing in the end, so what are we waiting for?
Yeah. So can't wait for the series of Postman fucking Pat that everyone's going to
And some kids are little cunts, isn't it? So, you know.
Also, Postman fucking Pat would get more viewers because you'd watch it.
That was literally a YouTube. That was one of the first viral videos where someone just swore all over Postman Pat. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like, that was dead
Oh,
good.
Jess, you've pissed on all my letters, you little cat.
I watched
cunt.
that 100 times when I was 13 and laughed so hard. I approve of this one. I like it.
in. Capel Pows.
Again?
He's in again.
Wow, pow.
Fucking the double pow. Sappening boys, executive order for you. If a company is refunding you money, they should have to return the money as quickly as they take it.
Yeah.
Because they're using the money for interest, aren't they?
Often they're waiting for it to process in their banks.
That'll be back here in 3 days.
Hannah Chapman, my executive order. If you fail your driving test 3 times, you're never, ever allowed to drive in your life. 3 is enough chances. You're either shite at driving or too nervous to pass and therefore shite.
No, sometimes I'm rejecting this one.
I like it.
I think that's
Sometimes you get a cunt of an instructor who's just trying to tick their quota
3 times in a row, do you,
No, you
Adam?
passed third time.
I had it
didn't you?
twice. I did pass
You
it.
passed the 3rd time, though, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
There you go, you're in.
Yeah, but I could have had that happen again.
Well, bad luck.
On my fucking second driving test, we were coming towards like a crossing, and the lights went amber. And genuinely, the front of my car was stopped here, and the lights were where that bar is behind you. Right. And the woman was like, oh, and I went, have I failed? She was like, I can't answer that question on such a busy road. So after the lights went green, we went the 100 yards through the lights and round the corner, pulled up on a side road. She was like, yeah, you have failed. I was like, why? And she was like, you were failing to stop the car, so I had to stop the car. I was like, yeah, but you stopped the car with 25 yards to go, which means I probably could have stopped the car, couldn't I? And she was like, well, I don't think you were stopping in time. And I went, right, let's just go back to the exam centre. Then she went, we can't do that. You're not insured to drive the car. So either we can finish the test or we can get out here and wait for your instructor to come and pick the car up and drive us back. And I went, okay, we'll finish the test. And then at the end of the road, she was like, turn left. And I just turned right because I knew the way back to the test centre. Drove all the way back to the test centre, ignoring her instructions. When we got to the test centre, she went, and now I want you to do a reverse park. And obviously, I just went straight nose in. And she was like, what are you doing? I told you to do a reverse park. I was like, I'm obviously not listening to you, am I?
Imagine if you actually have passed now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So if
but
I've got to hear again,
Yeah.
I'm now not allowed to drive ever.
Yeah.
You fucking, no.
I'm
Your
down with
executive
it.
order
I
is
passed first
rejected.
time. It's dead easy. Stop being an idiot. It's really
First-time
easy.
drivers are the worst.
Yeah, I stopped my car at the lights. I could do that. I didn't need to press the brakes for me.
Oh, dear.
I managed that very easily.
Are you not a
Look,
first time?
I'm all right with an amendment to this. You get another go in 10 years. Like, I think ever's too much. But there is a point. When people are like, oh, it took me 8 goes to pass my test, get off the fucking road. Like, fuck off.
Oh, and by the way, if you've sent in, all pensioners should have to retake their test. We've had it a million times. I think it's too much.
They're too
of a
busy
tap-in.
fighting the fucking Taliban.
Over 75s. They can't retake the test. They're in Taiwan.
Yeah, they're
defending
driving
it from
tanks.
China.
I think you should have to take your test every 10 years, but it shouldn't be instructors marking you. It should just be 3 like a jury of your peers should have to get in the car. Yeah, 1 in the front, 2 in the back, and they decide whether you're a good enough driver.
Can you turn the
Podcast, that is
radio?
a podcast waiting to happen.
How about this? When you're driving, right, because we've all got smartphones now, right, when you drive past someone, you're allowed to give them a strike if they get bad driving. And if there's a certain amount of strikes you get off other people,
I don't
get
think you
a
should be
ban.
bowling while you're driving.
What?
It's a really good point.
See, that is dangerous driving.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. If you're throwing a bowling ball around your car, that is dangerous. Yeah. There's all these pins under the fucking under the pedals. I can't.
Block the brakes. Yeah, I got a strike. Can't help it.
No more.
Yeah.
No more.
Rob Mulholland, plug your podcast, plug your tour, plug your socials.
Yeah,
Plug.
podcast is Dead Men Talking. It's me and a big fat coat boy. Also, I'm on tour. It's going to be like February 21st at midday. I'm putting them on sale. Genuinely, thank you, boys. Like, I've had like loads of messages of people saying you've been really nice about me stand-up lately on the pod. That's really fucking nice.
Rob, you are on fire. Where did you do Fiends with me? In Hull?
Yeah, I'm
and
going
I
on tour
came,
till
I
social.
came back and went, fuck me, Mulholland. I got a message going, Dan, I love your stand-up, and that was a great night. Rob Mulholland is one of the best sets I've ever seen.
Oh, mate, that
and
one
then
was
Adam
so
worked
fun.
with you a couple of months
New
ago.
Year's Eve, you roofed it for us.
Yeah, like I'm feeling good at the moment. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. It's having the podcast, you guys know, it freed me up. It means I just don't give a shit anymore because like I don't need to impress a promoter or whatever. I'm just doing what I want to do fully. I'm having so much fun. And yeah, I'm doing like a 30-date tour this year, going fucking all over the place. It's one of the least glamorous tours of all time. It's fucking Stoke and, Darlington.
But they're class shows.
Yeah, it's going to be well fun. I'm proper looking forward to it.
Is it not just Stoke and Darlington?
No, it's not, yeah, 30 shows, just those 2 places. No, it's all at robcomedy.com. Get the tickets, like I say, midday, February 21st. It'll be fucking good to see some lids out there.
Can I please just explain to everyone what Coat Boy is? Because I think it'll really help with what you're trying to do with it.
So basically what happened, I will explain it very quickly. Freddie Quinn very helpfully brought my coat back to me when we were having lunch, and because he was holding a coat, I said, thank you, Coat Boy, and he looked annoyed, and then we went and recorded the podcast where we did an hour and a half of coat jokes, and now he cannot do anything without every single comment being coats. You love coats, Coat Boy, Coat Boy.
Someone
you're a
sent
coat
a
boy.
box of coats to their studio.
Yeah, we got 15 coats sent to the studio in one box and made him open them all. It's
I love the fact that people
insane.
will be going to Dead Meat in coats just to wind him up.
Yeah, we're having
Even
a
though it's
best coat
August,
competition this year.
Stunning.
Like people turn up to our live shows in like fancy coats to bait him.
I love that.
It's
He
so
only,
funny.
he only told me about this last night.
Mate, it's so
also,
funny.
one of the Genesis things of Have a Word was, who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah.
Freddie Quinn.
And he's
New
finally
one.
half shaken that off. It started to tail down. It's a little bit quiet. He still gets them every now and again. But just as that tailed off, Coat Boy's taken off and he's ruined him.
So there you go. If you want to DM Freddie Quinn, all right, Coat Boy lad, that'll do.
That's
Just
it.
that.
Just write lol coat under anything. I just tweeted the word coat with no context the other day and it got a load of retweets. It's been fucking great seeing you all though, boys. Thanks for having me.
Finn, anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm just going to take my time with the song this week.
Oh, I've got some tickets left. February the 13th. 17th at Creatures. I'm doing a Dan Nightingale and Friends New Bits. The ticket link, there's about 20 tickets left. Danny McLaughlin is closing that one. The ticket link will be in the description.
I've got some tickets left on the same night in Liverpool. So,
Oh my God, pick your favourite.
Well, it's two different places.
It's
Unlike
different
tonight, where we're doing shows in the same city, and it's still worked out.
There you go.
Because the lids are sound.
Hotwatercomedy.co.uk has got loads on, but it's quicker and easier to go via my website, adamrowe.co.uk/shows. There's some tickets left for the 13th of Feb. The lineup is quite ridiculous for the 13th of Feb, and for all of them actually, but this week in particular, I'm really happy with it. So
We got
Go
a tune.
on.
We got a tune. It was actually, this one wasn't sent in. It was a guy. I went to the Cavern last night with a mate, and the guy that was on was great. So I went up to him at the end and said, I work on a podcast. He went, have a word. I went, yep. So I said, can we play your tune? And it's a guy called Martin Quinn, and it's called What If It's Raining? And it's really good.
Nice.
What if it's raining? Wear a coat from a Quinn.
Nice. Bye,
that is mad.